orange crutch.
What is with wives? My ex-wife used to do that to me all the time. Anything I had, like I put away, it was gone. But that was mine. You snooze, you lose. That was her response.
Felt so.
Are we live now?
Oh yeah, we've been live.
Okay, I thought so. Sounds a bit.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, well, it's fine. It's fine. Okay.
When I push the button, you guys got 16 seconds to get your stupid out.
16?
16.
That's just not enough time.
It's not enough time?
You do have quite a bit of stupid, so yeah, I'm sorry for that.
Well, thanks for joining us for another episode of Howl Beyond the Carrion King, or as we like to call it, Stupid Fuckers. And what do we have to get out of the way? It's almost Halloween, so that's cool. This will be our last time that Howl the Carrion King will be on Sunday. As of next Sunday, our Dragonlance campaign comes back. This will be moving to every other Wednesday, and it may be on hiatus for November and maybe December because Jeremy's school is getting crazy. So with all that in mind, I think if we have tonight and one more night, I think we can finish the module. And then we'll all be ready to jump into module 2 as soon as Jeremy gets some time back in the schedule.
Why are you talking about yourself in the third person?
Because I like that. I do that around the house now, too. I'm like, listen, kids, Jeremy has something to say to you. So, anyway. We have a sponsor.
Yeah, we do.
Yeah. Canadian Dice. CanadianDice.ca. Yeah, we know that guy. Did I just hear someone just echoed back Affy's yelling? That was fantastic. It was like she was gone and then she came back again.
It was me turning the stream on my phone.
That's okay.
Yeah.
So if you would like to go over to CanadianDice.ca and buy some dice for someone for Christmas, maybe buy some Old Men Rolling Dice for someone for Christmas.
Oh shit!
Any dice, and use the code OMRD for Old Men Rolling Dice. OMRD, and you'll get 10% off your entire order.
If you're ordering for Christmas, order early because it gets ridiculous around Christmas time.
Does it?
Oh yeah.
Good to know. So around Christmas, you do nothing but just stuff packages and
yeah, but
mail.
Like mid to late November, it starts. I'm at the post office like twice a day.
I feel like though it's not like that's what you want, isn't it, as a business?
Well, yeah, but I'm just saying the shipping times slow down a lot around Christmas. So.
I see what you're saying. So order early.
Order early and order often for all your dice needs.
I like that. Okay. If you have not checked out the one-shots already over on the Voctaire, please do that through the month of October. And the Voctaire is fundraising for Extra Life for kids. Very good cause. I've already run a one-shot over there and been involved in a couple one-shots, and Affy's been involved in almost all the one-shots, and I think Artemis has been involved in all the one-shots. Crazy schedule. So go over and check that out. I know we're doing this Friday, but what else is happening this week? What day?
I'm on Tuesday.
Tuesday, Ryan's running
Deadlands on Tuesday.
Cowboys and Zombies.
Yeah.
Get your cowboy on.
Yeah.
I think that maybe pigeonholes it by saying it's Cowboys and Zombies, right? Because it could be other monsters. There's all sorts of things Deadlands can have.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Oh, yeah. Demons, devils.
Shit, yeah. And I got an all lady cast this week. I'm excited for that.
It's get your cowgirl on. Awesome.
I have an all lady cast on Friday.
Yeah, you do.
What the hell is happening?
Well, you said you were taking over one of our Friday night games, and we said, okay.
It's actually not how it happened. It's actually not how it happens. Is that how you told it was happened?
Yes.
Because I was like, I'm thinking of running around another one shot, but I didn't want to run it head to head with one of your one shots, and then your DM just said, "Take my knight." Are you
shocked at you, Artemis? Shocked.
At this
I will
point,
take any, and if you didn't catch the alien one shot, I will now take any chance possible to kill Affy. That's just the way it goes now. For the rest of my life.
Giant monkeys.
For the rest of my life, or to kill
there a little player on.
Oh, there was some player on player. Crazy. Alien does that. Anyways, let's get into this game. So last time, I don't think I have anything else to say. Let me take a moment. No.
You have,
Last
you have a
time
hype train.
What?
You have a hype train, by the
I
way.
have a hype train.
Yeah, you do.
Oh, maybe I should actually monitor my channel? Is that what you're saying?
No,
I
that's
mean,
why
I'm
you have
watching it,
us.
so
Well, thank you for the hype train. How'd that get started?
me on accident.
Hampot, I'll tell you what, if you want a TPK tonight, I'm gonna get I aim to please. So
It
would
can't
not
be a
the first
TPK
time.
because you can't kill a character that's not here. That's just-
Oh
Oh.
yeah. Oh,
I realized
Anissa's
what
not
happened.
here. I can totally kill a character that's not here.
That's mean.
I don't know what's mean, but it's
I don't know what's meaner, killing the characters not here or being in California where there's no Wi-Fi. No
Blast
Wi-Fi
off,
in
thank you for the
California.
subscription. Projectilist? What is with all these subscriptions? Thank you so much. I'm gonna take it and run. Maybe I can quit my job. Maybe we should play D&D. Let's play D&D. Okay, so last time, you guys went to form sort of a pact with the three-jaw gnolls.
Yep.
And essentially the three-jaw gnolls agreed that they could cause some sort of a distraction so that you guys could take another shot at Big Axe Guy. Like they would attack the town, and that should draw off most of the gnoll guards and leave you guys available to take on the big swinger.
Nope.
Also, last episode, you met a very large baboon in the hills and a naked woman that almost killed all the men in the party.
There's
Good on
Chuck.
that. Oh, see, Rick doesn't want any responsibility. He's like, I didn't say I wanted it. I just predicted it.
Mhm.
Yeah, he wants it. I could see it in his eyes. Okay. Oh, let's do this. So what is the plan? Where do you guys want to start? I was going to cut that you were back at the monastery, but I wasn't sure if all business was sort of done
I think
with the gnolls.
we shook on it, right? With the
Yeah, we did a pinky swear.
Yeah.
Ranger Pinky Swear.
And, you know, even though he's sort of a shit, the gnolls do seem to consider Dashkey to be one of them. So you think that their word to help you will stand?
That's good. Well,
So what would you like to do? Would you like me to start you at the monastery, or shall we pick up right where we left off?
I got
So
no
what's
more
the plan?
business.
We're gonna have the gnolls attack at the front, distract them. We'll sneak around the back and go in. Fuck the
After
other
the
guy.
big guy.
Yeah, that works for me. Sacrificial gnolls.
And we only
Right.
have 4 of the 6 that we had left, yes? Because 2
You
of them
have
got squished.
four mercenaries remaining because 2 of them got taken out in the baboon tidal
Yeah,
wave.
Okay.
Which is completely not my fault.
But you also have Felipede.
All right.
Okay.
Chicken shit.
Yeah. Useless.
Well, do you want Felipede to stay back then? Do you think he'll
No, I
do
think
more?
he can absorb a punch just as much as the rest of us. Bring him. We'll need everyone we got. Who knows?
Okay.
He might surprise us and be super tough.
I promise you that surprise will not happen.
You got taken out by cactuses, so
Yes.
Yeah.
Those were some pretty vicious cactuses. Pretty vicious cactuses. Thank you for the train, everybody. So what do you want to do? You tell me.
Well, we'll take what's his face, and we'll go.
So Dashkey and Felipede come with you, and you guys travel back. Do you take the long way around through the foothills again, where the baboons were, or do you go through the cactus fields?
I'm gonna say
I don't know,
I'm
Alan.
Cactus field sounds pretty awesome to me. What could possibly go wrong in the cactus fields?
Okay. So listen, everyone's back at the monastery. You made your way through the cactus fields. You're pretty sure the gnolls at Kelmarine probably saw you moving through the cactus fields at some point.
Mm-hmm.
But you didn't have to deal with the baboon horde. You're back, and Alma comes out. Garavel, her majordomo, at her side. You guys are welcomed back. The camels are taken to be watered, and Alma asks, did it work? Are the gnolls going to help?
So they say.
So Garavel says, so is the plan then to cut the head off the snake, essentially, to eliminate this djinn, this genie kin, and
The gnolls are doing a forward assault, and we're gonna come in the rear. It's a bit of a pincer attack, if you've ever heard of one of them.
Jeff would be so proud.
When we were going through the cactus fields, can I have grabbed some for Zastarin?
Yes.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. So, yeah. So they welcome you back, get you fed and watered. Gelhank, once you're back at the monastery, that you feel like it's not clear enough for you to hear, but you always seem like the wind carries whispers and things like that, and you can't help but think that it's probably the sword. It's like you think it's trying to communicate with you, but for whatever reason it's not clear enough for you to understand the words. But every time the wind sort of catches your face or something, you hear a whisper, but not loud enough to make out. But it's a little distracting, and maybe a little paranoia inducing, like that something's always trying to sort of reach out and communicate something to you, but it never quite makes it. Is Gelhank doing anything in that regard when she returns?
I think I don't know, because I'm not really inclined to do research to figure out what's going on, so I'm just gonna kind of wander around and look for a sound, but I know it's coming from, but I'm gonna see if there's if I hold it up in a certain way, if it's gonna speak to me better, it's like a seashell. I'm really
Okay.
trying to get that sound.
You know that every time if the sword is in your hand, you feel very level. It's when it's not in your hand that you hear these things, and maybe even a couple times you thought the sword was tucked away, and you find no, you've in fact drawn it at some point, and you're holding it in your hand again, and always there's a small pair of eyes in the form of Bingo watching you.
She should be used to that by now.
It's a different kind, though. Before, it was admiration, infatuation. Now maybe it's a little creepy. And Bingo, even if you're not intending to be creepy, Gelhank, that's how you're, it has nothing to do with you anymore. It has nothing to do with the fact that you saved you saved his life. It has nothing to do that he finds you attractive. It's all about the sword now. You're he just wants the sword. That's all he's after. Or that's how you feel.
Anise and I had a plan.
Okay, what was yours and Anise's plan?
We were gonna steal the sword.
Oh, that's super. Okay, We'll get to that. Do you want me to release Anise so you can play her?
Yeah, I'll run her.
Okay, hold on a second. I just have to add you to her controllable
Oh, right,
players. Yeah, that's no problem.
Release the
Yeah.
Anise.
My plan was also to try and steal the sword.
Yeah, I figured as much. Okay. So, Gelhank, like, I'm sure at a number of times you feel like everyone is looking at you. Everyone wants that sword. Everyone. So the party has a long rest here, and we're gonna and the next morning comes. It is mentioned that remember that strange sandstorm that has not occurred again. That was a one-off, it would seem. Okay. When do you guys want to say that you've made this arrangement with the Knolls to attack the town? Is there a set timeline you want to say was arranged, or
Say 3 days.
3 days? That gives everyone time. Okay, and Zasterin has a look at the cacti there, Smudge,
Yep.
and he's like, what would you have me do with this?
Well, is there some way that you can turn this into a weapon of some kind? Like blow darts or powder that we can throw in a bomb or something that will just mess with our enemy? I'm not an
He
alchemist, I
sort of
don't know.
turns the cacti you've brought him over, being very careful not to prick himself. He says, well, I suppose these needles could be used in some sort of a blow dart, but I'm no weaponsmith. Like, I wouldn't know how to build that. We might be able to fill the interior cavity with some sort of flammable liquid.
I mean, I'm down for that.
I do know that burning the pesh cactus is like a hallucinogen.
Does it make you stronger or stupid when you inhale that? Because there's a difference.
I can't say that I'm one that has tried the pesh before, but like hallucinations would be. I don't think it would be. It certainly wouldn't accelerate the thought process.
Good enough for me.
The real trick is it would probably be best used like in an enclosed space. Outside, the wind can blow it around, and it will be quite difficult to target like a specific.
I have a feeling we're going to have to fight him in that stupid building again, which I don't like, but I have a feeling that's what's going to happen, so at least we'll be indoors.
You do know that the smoke that a burning pesh cactus lets off, that will affect you as well. I have no way to make you immune to its.
Will some sort of covering over my face help?
I did meet a desert dervish once that told me soaking his mask covering in urine.
I'm going to pass on that. I think I'll risk it.
He says, all right. I mean, I don't know that it maybe could be your urine, your own.
Still
Doesn't make it
think I'm
better.
going to pass.
Doesn't make it better.
All right then.
Better, worse.
Still, if you can make it into something that will like explode on contact, great. I will take that.
Well, I have some.
Were you able
Yeah,
to
I
do anything
think
with
that-
the other stuff we brought you?
What other stuff?
The horns from the
Oh, yes.
the hell that thing was.
He motions over at his alchemy station, and there is some sort of concoction brewing away.
Okay, that's good at least.
I think
just
I may
want to keep my friends
have something brewed up that will increase your physical capabilities. The creature that you took the horn from was quite aggressive, was it not?
The Periton, yeah, I guess. I don't know much about them. They're kind of legends, but sure.
Yes. So I think I've concocted something. When are you going back to Kelmrain?
3 days.
3 days then. Okay, well leave the cacti there on the table, and I'll see what I can do.
Okay. Thank you.
Yes, of course.
Zoom
He sort
off.
of absent-mindedly goes over to a notebook and starts writing.
Yeah, she just goes back up to the roof then. kind of where she
Okay.
hangs out.
All right. Anything anyone else is doing over the next 3 days?
Waiting for a moment to steal the sword.
We're going to attempt to steal the sword. Or what are? Sorry, you're not in on the Anise Shazzy plan. That is a separate plan, correct?
That is a separate heist.
Okay, so we have 2 multiple heists. So could you sort of give me an idea of when you might take the opportunity to do this bingo?
When she's asleep.
When she's asleep?
Yep.
You're gonna try to steal the sword.
Yep.
Okay. Okay. Let's do this. Yep.
I was going to say my plan is to talk to Ferris to see what he's found out while hanging around the camp. Besides where all the chickens are.
Okay. Ferris tells you there's actually a number of like small rodents that he's been able to chase. He's a big fan of that.
That's awesome.
That the more food and the more waste and things like that the monastery makes, the more sort of like desert creatures are drawn to this place. So he likes that. He likes that aspect.
What did the people say around here? That was his main task, to sit around and just be my spy.
Yeah, he says that Alma doesn't let him come in the house really all that much. Like if Alma sees him inside, she asks someone to shoo him out. Not mean. He's like nobody's attacking me or anything, but she would prefer me not to be around. So I try to keep my distance from her.
Okay.
And the guy with the bolt in the side of his neck,
Yep, that's good.
Yeah.
So nothing strange has happened besides the fact that you've got a full belly.
Well, there's the 2 people that look after the animals. He's kind of come to like them, but they're a little strange. They're strange. They're looking to leave. They don't want to be here anymore.
And the goat Robillard's okay.
The goat's fine. That's fine.
Good.
Although the man of the 2, the man of the 2 sort of keepers of the animals has an sort of an overdeveloped sense of
say no more.
affection for the goat. He's like no. He's not mounting him or anything like that. He says.
I didn't think that. I wasn't thinking that.
I did.
But he certainly loves that goat more than your and my relationship goes. He says.
Yes. He's still my best buddy, so do the punch the paw with him thing. All right, there's nothing else to report.
Well, he says also there is a lovely there's something kind of neat and special that he'd like to show you.
Okay, show me what you got. I follow him.
Okay, so he takes you about 100 yards down the hill off from the monastery, down almost to the sand. It's on the backside, so you can't see Kelmarain from this side of the hill. And he shows you a hole. He shows you a hole in the ground.
Okay, what's in the hole?
Nothing's in the hole. I dug that. And it's one of the best burrows I've ever dug.
That's awesome. Is there anything in the burrow that I should probably look at? Did you find any weird stones?
Well, that's what I'd like to talk to you about. Maybe you could cast a spell to get a lady fox to come here.
I could do that. Yeah, I could summon you, Lady Fox. Is that what you're looking for? Is time?
Could you do that?
Are you
Well, this is Kaplan, this is a damn nice hole.
Yep. And so you're saying it's time for you to have a family? No problem.
Well, it's boring here. Like you're always away with those people. I got nothing to do but dig holes, dude. There's nothing to listen to up there. They're all pretty boring.
You want to come on the next mission?
So, maybe if you could have like a lady friend arrive.
Okay, I think I've actually got the spell summon animals. I think I will actually summon an animal.
He's like, you don't have to do it on the spot, but
I have summoned beasts. Oh shit! Can I summon that? Actually, no. Wait a minute. I think I don't even. No, wait a minute. That's my core. I think I actually have that ability.
I think summon beast is like you summon like essentially a spectral.
Yeah, you're right. It is.
Animal.
Sorry.
Or like it's not permanent. It runs away. He wants something more permanent than that. He's willing to offer up his urine if that'll help. You can go spread that around in the desert for him.
I look at you. You're my buddy. I'll go get you a chicken. but you're gonna have to do that yourself. And if you get a lady friend, it's all on you, buddy. I totally understand.
When you tell him that you're gonna go get him a chicken, he like tips his head.
Don't get
Are
him
you
a
sure?
chicken to eat. You gotta go
Oh, to
kids. Don't
eat.
get-
To eat. Oh,
What? What else would I get you a ticket for?
I don't know.
Half
I
for
thought we
you,
were
half for
talking
me.
about a woman fox
I
for
said,
me.
I just said you're gonna have to do that on your own. I can't help you with that. You're gonna have to do that on your own. Spread
You
your own
can't
damn
help
you.
me. I help you all the time. I help you all the time.
That's why I'm going to get a chicken.
I help you all the time.
I am not carrying your pee in a bottle.
All you have to do is take it out into the desert and spread it around a little bit for me. You're farther ranging than I am right now. You always have me here.
Then why don't you just come with me to the next one? We're gonna leave in 3 days. Why don't you come with us then? And you
Okay.
find a lady fox, you can just go on your merry way. Sound work?
Fine.
Right?
Fine.
But now
Fine.
I'm gonna get a chicken, all right? And I'll share
Fine.
it with you. You okay?
Fine.
Good.
Fine.
Fine.
And
And
you smell like monkeys.
shut up. You're still my buddy. And then I walk away. And I go get a chicken, and I come back and we roast it, and I'll share it with them.
You turn
Okay.
around to come back up the hill, and Smudge is on the roof just watching this, going, "What the fuck is going on?"
Yeah, all you know is they went down the hill on the far side of the monastery and looked at a hole for a long time.
I walk by the spirit of bears. Fuck
And there
you.
was probably sand kicking and a lot of yelling and
Oh yeah, I'd have been yelling
That's
because I'd have
normal.
been here.
the fox yelping back at him. Yeah. The fox didn't take any of his shit. You know that for sure.
Yeah.
As you walk by, I just go, "Lover squirrel."
Yeah, exactly. Ryan, bingo. Give me a stealth check, my man.
So
Are you making sure your armor's off when you do it?
yeah, and over the
I need
last,
to know if you get caught what your armor class is going to be. That's what I need to know.
couple days, I've been still reading that book, that giant book I have.
Yes.
And now I've been trying to inscribe some of the stuff I'm seeing into it onto my shield and onto my armor.
Okay. I get it. I sense what you're laying down there, sir.
Okay.
So give me a stealth check.
Stealth. Ugh. Oh, ignore. So just take
Oh,
the
15. 15.
or, yeah, 15. Yeah.
15. So you make your way over.
Make my way.
Yeah. There she is lying in, maybe the sword is like she's like holding it like,
Absolutely.
You do notice though that with every step you take, like there's no creaking or anything, you're very quiet. But this bizarre wind keeps blowing through the window and blowing over Gelhank every time you take a step closer to her.
And making her hair just like.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Ew.
Like a thief in the night, I'm just like prancing across the floor.
The Pink
Okay.
Panther music is playing.
Oh, hang on. I've got a sneak.
You've got a sneak?
Got a sneak. Gotta pull it up.
Doom, 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 doom.
Okay. So you're right next to her in bed. The sword's there.
Yeah, I will try to snatch it.
So just before you do that, I'm going to give Gelhank an opportunity to feel the wind blowing on her. Because it's intentional. Like something's causing the wind. So go ahead and make a perception check for me, Gelhank.
Is this like
you gotta beat the stealth check of 15.
nuts.
A natural 20.
Nuts.
Nuts. Oh boy. So
Eyes just shoot open.
yeah, you wake up and there you're just looking at his hand isn't on the sword or anything. He's just
You
looking
just see him going, Mon Dieu.
Mon Dieu.
Yeah, I thought you looked cold. I was wondering if maybe you wanted to spoon a little bit.
I think that's very weird, seeing as I was passed out and you were approaching me. Maybe you should go somewhere else.
Can I get a little sneak sound as I run out of the door?
Okay, so attempt 1 on night 1 has failed. Has failed. And you think the sword did that.
That tracks.
Okay. What is the Anise and Shazzy plan for taking the sword?
We're watching for now.
Always watching. Okay.
Just, you know, being creepy infernal twins. We're watching, seeing what happens. Bingo obviously went in and did not leave with the sword, so Gelhank still has it.
Mudge is watching them, watching
Yeah.
them.
So
You're
So
a
that-
regular rapier from somewhere in town.
yeah, you can they have some weapons. You can find
I'm
something.
just gonna take a basic bitch rapier.
Okay. A basic bitch. A
Yeah.
basic bitch rapier. The next day, Gelhank, after that strange encounter in the night where you woke up with Bingo. Actually, I think I would like to believe that you have woken up before and had Bingo just staring at you. I really don't feel that's the first time that's happened. But last night was you felt like it was more about the sword than yourself. So as Gelhank is sort of maybe out on a bit of a walk to stretch the legs in the morning or something, you feel like there's a bit of a bounce in your step. And you find yourself like being able to push off the ground and float a little bit. Much in fact that as a bonus action, as long as you have your sword now, you can move 10 feet without taking an attack of opportunity on each of your movements. So if you spend a bonus action, 10 feet of your movement can be used to move without invoking attacks of opportunity.
She has to be wielding the weapon.
She has to have the weapon on her person, yes.
Just on her person. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Didn't do that when I fucking had it.
Yeah.
It wasn't
You're
meant for you.
You weren't level 3 when you had it.
Wasn't meant for me. It's a fucking toothpick to you.
She likes
It's a
it.
beautiful toothpick, though.
So, you know, Gelhank sort of tests it out a few times, jumping off rocks and that. And, you know, you sort of float and glide a bit. And, yeah.
This is fun.
Let's have the watchers. Let's have Bingo and Shazzy and Anise. The three of you make a perception check to see if anybody notices.
19 for Shazzy, 6 for Anise.
Okay.
14.
Okay, so Shazzy, at some point you noticed Gelhank out practicing her new stuff, and she's like spinning and floating and yeah.
That ain't right.
She's got the power of the wind.
It's just because I'm so talented that now I can fly. It's God's gift to me.
There you go. There you go. So the next day passes. Is there anything over the next? Are we going to make another theft attempt each night, Bingo? No. Okay.
No, I'm gonna focus on the book. I've been basically looking at the pictures because I can't read it. Actually,
Yep.
I can read it now. I can read it.
You can read it.
I can read it. Yeah.
You've been looking at those runes long enough; they're starting to make sense to you.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I like that. Okay. All right. So the 3 days have passed.
On the second night, Anise is going to try and
Anise is going to try.
lift the
Okay.
rapier. Yep.
Let's have Anise make a stealth roll.
18.
Well, it's a little better, but again, just like Bingo had his experience, as Anise moves into the room, like cool wind blows in through a window and like tries to wake Gelhank up. So we're gonna give Gelhank a perception check, and this time she's trying to beat an 18. Ooh. So this time, so Anise comes in and puts their hand on the sword.
Nope, we talked about it. She's not going to actually physically touch it. She's going to, like, take a burlap sack or something to wrap around it so she doesn't come in contact with the weapon.
Okay.
We did talk about that last time.
Yep. I think I do recall that now. So she wraps it in something and then slips out of the room. The sound effects are fantastic. Okay. So we're just going to jump right to Gelhank. Gelhank, in the morning when you wake up, like you're really groggy and you feel down. It's totally like you just kind of bummed out, and then you realize it's like when you realize your cell phone is not on you or your wallet or whatever, you know. You're like, oh my god, it's gone.
And then you use your cell phone light to try and find your cell phone.
Your cell phone? Well, yes. So what would you like to do, Gelhank?
I'm going to start getting enraged pretty fast, and I'm going to go up to Bingo first and say, where'd you take my fucking sword?
As one does.
Well, Bingo?
I
don't believe you. Where is it?
I strip naked.
He just starts taking his clothes off.
Like instant strip.
I don't have it.
I have like tearaway clothes.
Yeah, what? He's like
goes full Magic Mike.
So there is a full Monty halfling standing in front of you, and he's clearly not hiding the blade anywhere.
The rage goes away for a brief moment because I'm just like in shock at how fast that happened. I'm like, bring me to your stuff.
Sure, I'll let her go.
You throw up a little bit in your mouth.
Okay, so you root through his stuff, Gelhank, and it's not there.
You find a basic bitch rapier instead.
Yeah. Not impressive at all.
Can I hear it calling to me at all?
Okay, so after you look through his stuff, like you sort of lift your head to try to catch a wind or something, a breeze, something. Nothing, though.
I'm going to start going to everybody else. Whoever's closest, I'm going to start going to them. Where is it? Did you see something last night?
Let's say Smudge is the next. Actually, we'll say Smudge and everybody except the suspects, Smudge and Keplin. You guys can see that Gelhank is very agitated.
What's got you grouchy like me? What's going on? Are you all right?
Somebody stole my rapier last night while I was sleeping, and it's strange because nobody woke up, so it's one of you who has it.
It sure as fuck wasn't me. Can't use those things.
Neither do I. I don't use those. Why would I take your sword from you? There's got to be a logical reason. No one would steal that from you. Why don't you sit down? We'll talk about it. Who would take that from you?
Okay, how about you guys just show me all your stuff and prove to me that it's not you, and I'll just move on.
I just told you I didn't take it from you. You should know me well enough that I wouldn't do that.
And I thought I knew everybody well enough to not steal my stuff off of my person while I'm sleeping, but apparently that's not true either. So,
why
don't you show me your stuff?
From someone else.
Do you start lecturing them too, Bingo?
So
are you
naked
noting the irony?
Yeah. I'm just noting the irony in the entire
Okay.
For God's sakes, man, get dressed.
He's just walking out there Donald ducking it the whole time.
Yeah.
Yeah. So Shazzy, you and Anise are also, everybody's up now. There's a bit of a commotion because I think you guys picked the one room with all the bunks where you guys are staying. Yep. So everybody's sort of like all the soldiers are awake. You're all awake now. You notice that all the mercenaries, like as soon as they see Gelhank's angry, they're running for the hills. Like they're.
Captain just goes, all right, I'm going to show you all my stuff. And the second you see that I don't have whatever you're looking for, I'm going to expect a full apology from you. So I open up my trunk, they open all my kit up, and I show it to her. Go through it.
Okay, I go through his stuff. Okay. I find nothing, and I say, yeah, sorry. Push him out of the way, on to the next person.
As you go through quickly, the little fox is right there beside you. and it's whining about something. Kepler, you can understand what he's saying. He's like, "Are there any bottles in there? Maybe an old potion or something."
I am not.
Stop being a fox cockblock. God damn it.
You don't understand what he's asking.
Okay, so Gelhank, you push past. Are you searching Shazzy's stuff? Not Shazzy. Smudge's stuff, or is Smudge?
No, you're not, because I didn't take your shit. You're not going through my shit because I have secrets like everybody else that you don't need to know. So back the fuck off.
Okay, well, you can just open your little bag, roll it around. If I don't see a giant sword in it, then you're fine. And if not, then I'm gonna look for myself because somebody stole my weapon.
I have never once given you a reason not to trust me. Back off. You're not going through my shit.
And I'm sure everybody in this party would say that they've given me or no reason not trust them, but somebody's not trustworthy, so I'm gonna go through your stuff.
Dashki and Feliped have now stuck their head in the door to see what all the commotion's about.
I'm just gonna put it out there, but weren't you the one that took the sword first?
The sword wanted me to have it. I'm its actual owner.
Are you sure?
Well, it speaks to me, or at least it's trying to, so I
Well, if
believe
it
so,
speaks to
yeah.
you, wouldn't you be able to hear it?
That's not the problem right now. You got a lot of questions for somebody who hasn't shown me their stuff yet.
And I have no intention of doing so either.
I'm
Apple
just
leans
gonna-
over to Bingo and goes, "These bitches be crazy."
Like, I should probably put some pants on.
Get the pants on, man.
If
Are you
everybody,
trying to go through my stuff?
yeah, if everybody's not gonna let me go through their stuff and I can't find it, then I'm gonna rage and I'm gonna start looking through stuff.
Yeah, you can see that she is on the brink of losing her shit. You've seen it this way in the heat of battle already.
I grab my stuff and bounce out of the way.
So you
Apple
grab
just
your
kinda
stuff
shrugs
and
his shoulders and
scoot.
goes, "Which one of you idiots pissed off the She-Hulk?"
Why would we do such a thing?
Somebody's gotta know something. So somebody give it up or I am going through everybody's stuff, willing or not, bud.
Alright, you can go through my stuff if I can go through yours.
Go wild. Everything I got that's important to me is on my boobs right now, so have at it.
On you. And I immediately look oh, okay.
Okay.
And I will also strip naked.
We're gonna need pictures. Somebody get on that fan art.
Just a winged tiefling looking down a half-orc's shirt. It's fine. I will also strip naked, and she can look through my shit.
Everybody, Dashki and Felipede are really intrigued now.
I look at both of them and say, I will kick you in the balls if you don't get the fuck out now.
They're just tits.
Felipede is gone. Felipede's gone, but can you give me an intimidation check for...
Oh, yeah, this will go great. All 5 feet of me.
Come on, skunk girl, let's have it.
16.
16? That's pretty good.
Yeah. And she's only 4 feet tall.
Except it was investigation and not intimidation.
Oh, God damn it.
Oh.
14.
Oh, 14, that's still pretty good. Okay, he's like, okay. Just a lot of commotion in here. Remember, we gotta go to the town today.
The door shut in his
Everybody
face.
should stay together.
Stop looking at my tits, Dashki.
I'm gonna leave. I'm getting out of the room. I'm grabbing go on, Ferris. Let's get
shut up.
Let's get out of here. These
You're a grown
women are
man.
crazy.
You've seen boobs
You've already
before.
gone through customs, so you can leave.
Yeah, I'm out.
No boy.
I'm out. I don't want to be here when the She-Hulk gets mad.
Yeah, I'll slink out of the tent also.
It's not a tent. It's like a room at the monastery, right?
I'm getting the fuck out of there.
Yeah, you're gone. Those who have been searched have left. Smudge has taken her shit and dashed, right?
I bounced around her.
Oh, okay.
That leaves one last person for me to check.
Anise?
Go ahead.
Okay, I'm gonna check her. I'm gonna check everything she's got. I'm gonna check everywhere in this damn room until I find this thing.
What you learned from checking Anis's shit out is that Anis has a lot of places to hide shit. However, your sword is not among them.
She could have prison pocketed it. I'm just saying.
Oh God, no!
That's
The
a
game is
lot
not
of
going there.
sword.
I'm drawing a line. I'm drawing a line. There will be no cavity searches.
Unless it's Dashki.
Okay, maybe it's Dashy. So yeah, Gelhank, you look the room over. With the exception of Smudge's pack, you have looked pretty much everywhere.
She's going full gold.
I'm also
Yeah, I'm
looking
like
through
tossing the
Galhank's
whole
stuff.
room, checking every inch. If it's not in here, then I assume it's on you, Smudge.
You
Yeah,
really want to see that badly.
There is
Fine.
nobody left.
Smudge. Fine.
Strip!
Smudge strips too. However, when Smudge strips, Smudge is covered everywhere that you can't see when her clothes are on. She is covered in scars everywhere, all along her body. And she just stands there and she goes, "You be fucking happy."
Don't worry, nobody judges. I got plenty of those too from being in the pit. You can put your clothes on, but where's the rapier? Somebody has the rapier. Somebody
has
knows.
it.
Gelhank, can you give me a charisma saving throw?
Smudge storms out.
Okay,
Goes
with
back
clothes
to the
on?
roof. Yeah, I put my clothes on and go back to the roof.
Put my damn clothes on. I don't know where they thought everyone thought under their clothes you'd be hiding a rapier without it being seen.
Well, according to the video that came out after Columbine, you can hide a whole ass shotgun down your leg.
Okay,
Yes,
fair.
that's true.
Fair.
So
Oh my gosh, we got 3 charisma
It just
saves.
keeps
Well,
going.
I'm taking the first one, which is unfortunately the worst. So like you've checked everyone's pack, it's not there, and there's just you're sort of overwhelmed with this this anxiety feeling, and sort of your personal sort of being, your self-image, just for whatever reason, it all comes closing in on you. The room spins and you faint. And I don't think Gelhank is much of a fainter, to be totally honest. But you guys witness this. After she's like exhausted, everything in the sword is not there. Yeah, she passes out.
That out of
that
rages.
was a bit dramatic. Anise and I'll kind of like shuffle.
Only
her
you
up
and
into
Anise
a
are
bed.
still in the room. Everyone else
Yeah.
has left.
We'll shuffle her up into a bed, and
Yeah, that's not easy. She is a big girl.
and we are not strong.
She's built like a brick shithouse.
We manage.
Yes,
we manage.
you with the two between the two of you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that's unfortunate.
Yeah, she's strong like bull and smart like school bus.
Anise is gonna watch over Gelhank just to make sure she doesn't like choke on her tongue or something. I'm gonna go find Bingo.
All right. Where would Bingo have gone?
I'd just be out front with Kaplan.
Okay.
Go out there. All right. What's up with the sword?
I don't know. It was a really nice sword.
Gelhank just freaked out so hard she passed out.
Well, I mean, when I had it, I wanted to keep it too, but
Why?
I don't think I had the same. Jeremy, I don't think I had the same reaction as her at the time, right? Like
You had visions, but you didn't like hear words or anything like. Oh, am I supposed to use the moose horn? I'm not doing the
Out
moose
of
horn.
character, Moose.
I'm the DM. God damn it!
What I'm guessing is it's getting like strong, like it's getting stronger. The will to have it, like as you get higher. That's kind of what I was getting from it. Yeah. Okay.
I mean, if we want to talk game terms, a first to second level character has only a minor attachment to the blade, and then as we go up in level, the blade can exude more of its power, but it also garners a stronger attachment.
Yeah, so it's a nice sword. I liked using it. I didn't want to give it up, but she took it, and not much I can do about that.
Is he withholding information?
I don't know. You tell me. I hate insight checks on other players. So you tell me. If you think Ryan did a good job, then you trust him. And if you don't think Ryan did such a good job, if you think you saw a hole in Bingo's story, then you see a hole in Bingo's story.
It's not so much Bingo's story, it's just that the reaction from Gelhank and then Bingo's like obsession to have it returned, there's something missing. There is a piece missing.
You do feel that Bingo does not show any sort of he does want it back. Like you can tell that, but it's not like what you just witnessed happen to Gelhank.
I'd say like it probably seems like I'm being pretty honest because I don't know what it is about it.
All right.
Mhm.
Why I want it.
Okay, I'll go with that then. All right.
Okay.
I think that sword's bad news. So if it does turn up, I don't think anybody should touch it again.
I mean, I did have a couple weird things happen when I had it. Like I had some visions that I didn't particularly like.
Like what?
There was one where I like murdered Gelhank. That was kind of weird.
You don't think that would be concerning or relevant to the question that I just asked?
I thought it might have been some of the Pesh.
Have you
Maybe I
been
was.
sniffing the Pesh?
I mean, it's all around us.
You know what I mean. Like digging your nose right into it.
No.
Alright. Okay. Well, figure out something else.
I'm gonna go check to see if she's okay.
Okay.
I'll go with
Kaplan.
Yes.
I just realized we kind of glossed over something, but Alma had asked if you would be able to do a divination for her, and you had said you would be able to do that. Was there a spell that you were going to use for that?
No, I don't have. I thought I did. There's no spell I have for that.
Okay. So when she comes back to you, you're like, sorry.
Yeah, I'm going to give her the big sorry. It's just a little. I'm not that powerful yet to be able to help you with that. You'll have to find somebody else.
She seems very
Disappointed.
Yes.
I tell her get in the line, and my whole team's disappointed with me.
Get in line.
Just
Get in line. You're not the first. You're not the last.
Why do you think I live alone in a desert?
She says, tell me this. Do you know of a town called Muhar?
I have not heard of a town by the name of Mohar, but if you were to show me it on a map, maybe I might know the location.
So she takes you aside into a side room where no one is right now. Maybe the chapel. No one's in the chapel right now. You step in the chapel. She says, the night of the storm, when everyone saw the pyramid,
Mm-hmm.
I saw the pyramid too, but I walked on those sands and I came to see a town beside an oasis. And a traveler that I met on that road told me that that town was Muhar. Now I've looked on every map that I have, and maybe she had map. She in her wagon. You had seen she had a number of maps. She goes, "There's no. I have no Muhar anywhere." And my maps include Assyrian to the north. There's no Muhar.
Okay. What was the geographic location that you were in? Like, describe what you were seeing around you. Did you see tall mountains? I know there was a pyramid, but what else was there?
Yeah, she
Were
says
there
that
forests? Was there a large oasis?
She says that she saw a pyramid,
Mhm.
and that the sides of the pyramid rose at a steep angle, and it was black. It was a black pyramid.
Mhm.
And then she moved she kept that on the horizon line and moved along a sort of half buried trail or road of these large stones. And then she
Mhm.
saw she came over a rise and saw an oasis, and beside the watery oasis there was quite a large town. Maybe a few thousand people could have lived there. There was a large, looked like a temple in the center of it, and a man walking on the road towards her. She stopped him, and he said that town was called Muhar, and that's when she was, wherever she was or whatever we were seeing, ended, and she was back here at the monastery.
Well, I have never heard of such a location, but now I'm going to look for it for you. Once we are done our mission we have right now, I will go look for it for you. I will trek the deserts and I will
She
find it.
she says it's really, it really has piqued my curiosity.
When you say piqued your curiosity, my child, do you mean piqued your curiosity or do you feel it calling to you?
Oh, no, nothing like that, she says.
It's not calling to you.
And
It's just a.
she talks to you a little bit about the lands that she's traveled through and her
Mhm.
family. Like, as a child, you start to learn that she's traveled all these lands to the north from here. So,
Mhm.
geographically speaking, if we're adventuring in what we would call Africa, let's say, like the
Mhm.
continent of Africa, um, Alma has traveled all across, like in the north. She would have traveled like all through the European countries and that. So it's a fair distance away. That's where she's from originally. And her family, being traders and explorers and such, she's now here in Katapesh, trying to earn her own fortunes, right?
Mhm.
But like, she's really, really well traveled, and a real sort of um I don't want to say an anthropologist, but like, she's a culture buff.
Yeah.
It's obvious that she loves learning about different places and new people. That comes across, and this Muhar being on none of her maps, and not having been able to ask that man on the road any more questions, it's like gnawing at her. You can tell,
Mhm.
like, she just wants to know where she was and what that place was, and how do you get there, and how do you get back from there. She has a lot of questions. And in the
Okay.
past, you suspect that she would have gone to her fortune teller
Yep.
to have him read the tarot cards for her to sort of answer some of these questions. And without that, you can tell she's a little
Yeah.
distracted. Actually, she's not even really, like, she makes no mention of like the mission to retake Kelmaraine while she's there with you. She's totally infatuated with what happened that night.
Let me meditate on this. We'll come up with a course of action together.
She would appreciate that very much.
That's what I will do for you. I have one more day before we leave, and I will meditate upon that.
She says, "I know
See
that
what
I
I
know
can-
that I know that you've walked much of the deserts of Katapesh, so if anyone can find this Muhar, I'm sure it's you. It can't be far if it came to us in that storm."
I will look. I will meditate. And I will consult. I'll consult the animals and see what they say. I kind of give what's his face a don't you say anything kind of look. Like, keep your mouth shut.
Yeah, he might even be like in the room with you, like,
Yeah,
consulting.
he would be. Boss, what you talking about? Shut up.
Okay. Gelhank, you wake up and Anise is sitting on the bed beside you, and
She was whispering her creepy shit. Whatever she said to Smudge, she's saying the same thing to Gelhank.
okay, and yeah, so that's a little disconcerting. But Gelhank, you feel You feel like you've had a week's rest, like a huge burden has been lifted off your shoulders.
Is it because I'm over top of her, like patting her head with a wet cloth?
You're not there yet. You're not there yet. Yeah, just like all the troubles in the world have left you.
So I don't have like a longing to look for this rapier anymore.
Well, interestingly enough, like a few moments pass, and then you're like, "Oh yeah, the rapier," and there's just nothing. There's nothing. You acknowledge that you had it, and you can remember that you really liked it, but there's not that need. There's not that want for it any longer.
Weird. Don't know why I ever wanted that measly little rapier. My stuff is so much cooler.
Yeah, you look at like your big axe leaning against the wall beside the bed, like,
Oh, look at that sexy thing over there. Yeah, much better.
does Gelhank maybe needs a name for her axe? I think. So
Hellcank.
I'll figure one out.
yeah, maybe one by one, you guys realize that Gelhank has woken up.
You all right, darling?
Never better. I am ready to crush skulls right now.
All right. That's good. I'm glad to hear it.
Zastrin arrives with he has a total of 5 cactus bombs.
Smudge
Yeah.
is still on the roof.
Well, he finds her. Like maybe he comes out front and like yells at her, like you, Smudge, and he like holds one of them up.
Okay.
Are they like kind of like those little ninja eggs where you throw them?
Well, no, it's a good size. Like when you come down, it's a good size. It's like a size of a small cantaloupe. And he's shaved the needles off of one side of it.
Okay.
And there's a hole, and there's a cork plug. So he gives them to you. He says, it's important that you don't remove the plug. Do you understand me?
Yeah.
Say it.
Don't remove the plug. I'm not an idiot. Got it.
Okay. The air will ignite what's inside.
Good to know.
Okay, I've got 5 of them. So he places those out on a table for you, and you can hear there's a liquid inside.
Okay.
And he then goes and potions. I'm not sure. I had a sip of one. I got incredibly aggressive, but I also walked with a limp for a good few hours afterwards.
Okay. It's a bit odd.
It's Viagra.
He had a stiff leg. So I would spare these as well, and he gives you 5 of those.
Okay. Thank you, Zastrin.
Enjoy. Keep
Well,
the
yeah.
plug in. Keep the plug in. And he walks away.
Yeah. About that.
Is the idea to unplug and throw, or just throw? Okay, probably should have asked.
Well, he said it ignites when it hits air, so if it smashes.
Maybe you have
Cactus
to-
isn't
maybe
very
you have to pull
strong.
the-
I can tell you that from experience. Cactus is not that strong.
Maybe you have to pull the pin first, though.
Don't do it, Bingo.
No? Okay. Well, I'm not throwing those things.
No, but
So
you
the party
definitely should have
starts
one of
getting,
these.
you can see the camels are being saddled up by the 2 herdsmen, man and woman, and they're getting your water supplies and everything ready to go, so that you can travel to Kelmarine.
Let's do it.
Dashki, walks out with his regular limp and sort of gets his stuff together. Felipede comes out. He's got his armor ready to go, his sword at his side.
Say he was a fighter and his friend was like a A
Oh,
bard?
he's a bard. He's a
Oh,
bard.
he's a bard. Okay.
Mhm.
What's his instrument of choice?
The tambourine.
Very metal.
You may call him Tambourine Man if you'd like.
I will.
Damn, there
I
I
don't
was
know
hoping
why, but
for
I was
more
expecting
cowbell.
cowbell.
Cowbell. More cowbell.
Well, we should make haste if we're gonna get there on time.
And what are you guys attacking at night? Or are you attacking at day? Like what?
Attacking at night. Or we'll
would-
travel at night because it's safest in the desert.
Okay. Are you taking Ferris with you?
I'm going to ask first if he wants to come or does he just want to stay here and try to attract a mate.
Are you taking bottles? He's just drank a lot of water, so you have a choice. He can fill the bottles up and you can take them for him, or he's coming with you to piss on every cactus from here to Kelmarine.
Thank you for the raid, Cedar.
Thanks, Cedar.
I handed him
Hello,
an empty
Raider.
bottle and I said,
Oh
"For
wow,
God's sake,
27
don't make a
people.
mess."
Hey everybody.
I'm gonna hand him a bottle.
You're gonna hand him a bottle?
Yeah, I'm gonna hand him a bottle.
He may need a couple, he tells you, and he starts to fill them.
Oh my god.
If you can imagine a little fox sort of humping a bottle and then peeing into it for you. So our druid's animal companion wants him to sort of sow his seed. His scent. Spread his scent around. He's looking for a mate. Okay, so he fills up 2 bottles of fox urine for you.
I cork it, grumble,
And as you're corking it and grumbling, he's like, "You're the best friend a fox could ask for." When I agreed to join you on your travels, I had no idea it would come to this. And I'm just very happy.
Don't you ever forget that I'm your buddy, and you come get me if I'm not back in 3 days.
That hole that I dug for like it's perfect for a little fox family.
Thanks, man. You got it. And I
try not to spill any of that on you.
I cork it so I can't, and I kind of stick it in my bag. And as if we're gonna be walking, I'll be spilling every cup a little bit.
Okay, so from the top of your camel, every so often you're like a Catholic
every so
priest,
often
like,
I'm gonna.
Yeah. Domine,
you got it.
At some point, Felipede says, what are you throwing everywhere?
Making sure we can find our way back.
Are you you're watering the cacti or something?
No, I'm marking it so in case we get into trouble, Ferris can find us.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. That's my line. I'm sticking to it.
Are you taking the 4 mercenaries with you?
Yep. Yeah, we need cannon fodder.
Okay. So you ride through the early evening, and you're almost to the ruined town of Kelmarine, when ahead in amongst the cacti, you can see that there is a man lashed to a cactus. He has been disemboweled.
Ooh.
And his stuff is all over the dirt in front of him. And a few scavengers, maybe some jackals, tear off as you approach.
Does he look familiar to anybody?
He's not familiar to anyone until Felipede sees him.
Yeah, that's what I was afraid of.
And
he dismounts and runs over to try to get to him, but he just can't. There's cacti everywhere, right? He's and he seems obviously distressed.
You set him up as a warning to us.
Probably his friend. I'll dismount and go over and see if I can untie the guy, because I can probably get through the cactus.
Being a gnome and being smaller, you can sort of weave your way through this cactus maze, and you get to him. And he has a number of wounds that are obviously Knoll inflicted. He's been bit, he's been chewed on, and then they've certainly, he's still warm.
Oh, God, is he still alive?
He's not. No. he's not.
Okay, so I'm gonna cut him loose, and I'm gonna try to drag him back to his friend.
Yeah, so you're careful not to stick yourself on the cactus. You cut him down and you pull him back. Philippide sees him. The man just like breaks down crying, holding his friend's head in sort of his lap.
I tap Philippide on the shoulder and go, "I'm very sorry for your loss."
He nods his head. It was like a brother to me, he says to you.
I'm sure he was. I'm very sorry for your loss. It must be very painful to lose a close friend, especially in such a manner. If you want, I'll help you bury him so that he may have some rest.
Yeah, he takes you up on that.
Yeah, I'll help him bury him.
Okay. Does the rest of the group wait, or do you head on to Kelmarine? You can see it now. It's silhouetted on the horizon, like in the by the moon, in the sort of the shadows of the valley.
Oh,
Yeah, we should probably wait.
I'm gonna wait.
Yeah, it won't take long to bury him in the sand.
Okay. So you make your way. It doesn't take long, and you make your way to Kelmarine, and you're sort of down at the ruined end. Do you remember that with the
Yep.
I'll bring up the map here. Hold on one sec. Just
As we approach, I make sure that everybody has a bottle, like the potion, and a cactus bomb.
so everyone has a cactus bomb.
Yeah.
And everyone has one of those potions.
Yeah.
Okay.
Take a deep breath before you throw this.
Okay.
So please remember that the compass is sort of rotated 90 degrees on this. So we're up here in this would be the east end. I'm just gonna. Well, I think I need to put something on the board.
Yeah.
Oh no, I have you guys here. Hold on.
I added mystery Viagra potion to my inventory. Is that a
Yeah, you call it whatever you want. It's
Okay.
the mystery potion. All you know ingredient wise, what's in that potion is the Periton's horn was ground into that.
Cactus bomb 1, Viagra 1. Perfect.
Yes. So everybody's up here on the east. Now please remember on this map the squares are 15 feet. Okay, so there's quite a bit of room here, but we're just using it to orient ourselves. Okay. As you arrive at this edge, you hear yips and howls from the far end of the town. And you do notice that the high on the hill of Kelmarine, you can see movement and, guards rushing to that end of the town. Knollish guards rushing to that end of the town to obviously confront the Three-Jaw tribe that said that they would cause sort of like a distraction for you.
I guess we should kind of get it there as quick as we can.
So that's where? This is where I'm going to ping where I think you're talking about?
Yeah, let me zoom out so I can see it. Okay,
Where?
you ping where you think I'm talking about. No. So, are you zoomed right out? So
Yep.
if you're on the eastern part of the map, the knolls are way down in the western end.
Oh,
Down
great.
by the Church of Saren.
Even
Right?
better.
Yeah, down by the Church of Saren Ray, all down there.
Beautiful.
So if you want, you guys can do a bit of climbing and sneak your way up to where that guard post building is.
Yeah, I think
When
should do
we
that.
were up there by where the battle market is,
Yes.
did we see anything along the river that was probably easier to come up?
No, the riverside is actually really difficult to come up.
Okay.
This is
So you know that one guard
this
post
side
going
of the
down?
hill that you're coming from is stepped as the road winds its way. So there are some areas that are easy enough to climb, whereas the side that faces the river, it's a steep, defensible drop.
Okay.
Yeah, very much so.
All right, so let's go to the place we can climb up the easiest and just get into that battle market and get this done.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so you guys weave your way through these ruined buildings and up and up and up until you reach that same doorway that you had originally saw the goblin standing at.
Did we kill that guy?
No, we
you
didn't.
did not kill that guy.
Son of a bitch.
And the door is slightly ajar from where the gnolls obviously left the battle market.
Should I throw a bomb in? So I'm like, should I throw one of these in and then we shut the door and see what happens?
I don't know what the radius is on it, so no.
Okay.
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 You don't happen to know something that'll make us quiet, do you? I don't remember what level that spell is, though.
It's second level silence. What you want?
Pass
I
it.
No. I was thinking
pass
Pass
the
Without
trace.
Trace, but
No, I have silence. I don't have pass without trace.
So you guys are looking from the ruined building across from the entrance to the battle market, and from that, ajar door, that goblin steps out again. He doesn't have his shield that he normally has, but now you get a closer look at him, and he's actually kind of dressed up like a jester. Like he has a very silly hat on, and he has like pants that would have once belonged to maybe a nobleman or something, and they're like the pantaloons. They've got really puffy top parts.
Oh my god.
Yeah. And he sticks his head out and like looks around.
Should I shoot him?
Put him out of his misery.
You guys can do that if you want.
I mean, that's a real good way to let them know that we're here.
Or we can just drag the guy off and ask him questions.
You can now hear that there is a fairly large battle between the two Nolish forces now, down just past the Church of Sarenrae.
As much as I hate rushing into things, we probably better go.
Yeah, I think so.
I agree.
The Felipede says, perhaps the mercenaries and I should hold ground here so that you have a way to exit?
No, you're coming with us because we need every sword we can get our hands on.
Don't be a coward, Philped. Your friend died for you.
It's not cowardly to guard a safe retreat.
Don't you want to avenge your friend?
Of course I do. But
Oh.
that is not believable as he says it.
Uh-huh.
You think he does want to avenge his friend. You just don't know that he has the
Cojones?
He's got the 9
testicular
hit points that I
fortitude
had at
for it.
level 1.
Here, drink one of these, Philped. I'll hand him my mystery
Yeah.
potion.
Okay.
Yeah, the 5 words no one's ever uttered in a party. Thank God the bard is here.
So you
Declan, ask if your ass. Waste.
you give him the potion and he drinks it.
Oh
And
boy.
then he sort of like
Let me delete that.
he squints a bit.
Uh-huh.
And he looks in the direction of the goblin. The goblin has popped back in behind the door now. He draws his sword and he rushes in that direction almost immediately.
Yeah.
Good. Let's say we
Oh,
follow.
boy.
What I was afraid of.
I hand my potion to Bobo. No, Bobo. Sorry, to
Bobo?
What's your
Bingo.
name? Bingo. Here you go.
Wow.
Chug her down.
Oh, inventory.
Your son Bobo, bingo,
Bingo. Chug her down.
Nemo.
Bingo. Chug her down.
I'm not drinking this.
If you're gonna spew in this.
By
The way, have you been dropping fox urine through the ruins?
Yes, I have. I've been dropping it everywhere.
Okay. I just want to make sure.
'Cause now that
You're spreading the fox urine around.
I have been following the bro code right to the letter.
Okay.
I am down on my lots on my second bottle. It's almost empty.
If worse gets to worse, you could wild shape into a fox. I'm just saying.
Yeah, I'm not that good a friend. I'm not that kind of friend.
We all have limits. Okay.
Yeah.
So you hold Philippede back. Okay. So just from your limited amount of it essentially the potion gives you the ability you reckless attack while you're under the effects of the potion.
Okay, cool.
So you will get advantage, but things will get advantage to hit you.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and it also makes you it makes you aggressive. I'm sensing aggressive tendencies.
He wants to go, eh?
Oh, he wants to go now.
Liquid courage.
He wants to bust some heads.
Well, we better go now before these gnolls get back.
Hey,
Okay.
Shazzy, why don't you shoot that goblin and I'll start the charge.
Happily.
The goblin's back inside.
Damn
God
it.
damn it.
You took too long to decide on that. By the
Let's just
time
go.
Philippide was ready to charge.
Let's just go.
All right.
So as you, who's leading the way through the door?
The Jolly Green Giant, of course. Our battle axe.
Gelhank, are you up for that?
Yeah, sure. I'm ready to run.
So as you enter the door, you come into a tunnel, and standing in front of you is this jester of a goblin. He's sort of leaning against the wall. You totally take him a little bit by surprise, and he's like, "Oh, are you here to see the great and magnanimous one?" And you can tell he doesn't know what that word means.
Yes.
Do the rest of you start walking through the door?
Yes.
Yep.
Okay, one moment. I'm going to just put you on the map here, and we're going to then take our break, I think. So give me just a moment here to get everybody in place. So when we come back, we can jump right into this. This is gone. This is Shazzy. And this is here. Oh, I got to get our mercenaries as well, right? So
yeah.
we've got 4 with us. Interestingly enough, the 4 mercenaries are wearing red shirts.
Oh, that's good.
Rip to those guys.
Well, I feel like that's what they were brought here for. You're like, oh, we could use all the weapons we could get. Yeah. I think the exact wording was they could take a hit.
That's true.
Yeah, one.
Yeah, they can take a hit and give a hit. Yeah.
And we've got Philippide and Dashki as well. Okay. And I'm going to move you over onto this map. Will it let you place outside? There we go. I'm going to put a couple of these guys outside then. Okay. Can we all see that? Is that visible?
Yeah.
So there's a side passageway that leads to a set of stairs going up over here. There's a door to your immediate left, and right ahead of you is this little goblin dressed in
I
the
can
jack
see
off
outside,
jester
but it
suit.
won't let me go inside now. It will let
Can
me
you
move
see
forward.
inside?
No, I can't.
Okay, hold on a sec. I might have to just knock out the door there. That's fine. We'll do that. How about now?
There, now I can see. Yeah.
There we go. Okay, so let's pause there. We're going to take our drink and pee break and all the rest of it, and we'll be right back to see if we can win over the battle market quick enough that the Knoll distraction doesn't run out. Okay? Cool.
Okay.
Done. Do you?
No. Not at all.
Do you, Affy? Does anyone in chat know about glue E6000? Ryan is gluing something together. He's not telling us.
Hang on, I'm just looking at my own glue. That's good.
We're waiting for it to dry.
I don't know, mine just says extra thick. Extra thick with
I think
3
mine says that
Cs.
too.
Yeah.
That was awkward. Okay. So listen.
At least it didn't say girthy.
So Gelhank, there's a stairway to your right. There's a big barred and locked door to your left, and there is a little goblin right in front of you. And he says, "Are you here to join the tribe?"
Did he forget the last time we were here?
Yeah, did we try to kill him?
I would say
Yes, joining.
joining. Yes, joining.
Yeah, absolutely.
Never seen us before. We're definitely joining.
100%.
I'm glad to see that you came to your senses.
Oh,
The
those are
master
numbers.
said you would do that. The master said that would happen. So he then motions for you to follow him, and he walks down into the center of the battle market. I'll let you guys move yourself as you see fit.
That was a terrible idea. Let me move myself.
You're just walking right up there beside him.
Slightly behind.
Does anyone have a preference of how the mercenaries are laid out?
She's right behind us.
On their back, probably.
You want them to be behind you?
On
Yeah.
either side of all of us, so they act as a human shield.
like
Yeah,
like you
couple
don't-
in
like-
front, couple in back. Just
Yeah.
perfect perimeter of them.
like that?
Yeah.
You got one behind you. Dash Key is going to be right here, and Philippine is right behind Smudge. We bards, we should stick together.
You and I are nothing alike.
He
Well,
looks
he's a little bit country, a little bit
he
rock
looks-
and roll.
He looks deeply hurt by that. So once you're in here, again, there's all these stalls where at one point when this was sort of a stopover place, first of all, there was probably not a massive fighting stage in the center of this. But these alcoved side rooms, you can see old, like, sort of mats and things that would have held, like, baskets and all sorts of things so that people could sell their wares here in the market. So when the goblin gets out here, he moves right up to the stage and he looks up and sort of to his left, so like up here. And he yells out, "Master, they've returned and they wish to join our number."
I'm having terrible PTSD right now.
You should. You're gonna get smashed again.
You should. Across the way here, I can't remember if I made this see-through like it's supposed to be. Yeah, I think I did. So there's like a railing here, and you can see almost like a tavern laid out there. And there's actually a barkeep behind, a gnollish barkeep, and he's sort of like just like any D&D tavern you'd walk into. There he is cleaning cups or something, right? And it looks, but he's a gnoll, and he sort of nods across the way to you.
I'm picturing him like sitting in the cup and then like.
I think my map moved.
I don't think it did.
Oh, it did. It did. It moved. Perfectionist here. Okay, I think I got it back on track here. Okay. So he nods to you and then and just, sits and waits. And after a moment, sure enough, the Janny and with the big axe and his gnoll sort of monstrous looking fellow come to the edge and look over the railing. Currently, the only ones they can really see are Shazzy, Anise, and Bingo. Everybody else is sort of down that entry tunnel. And he says, he yells down the goblin. He's like, "You twat! I doubt very much they intend to join our ranks. They come at a very, very opportune time."
I'm offended. I'm offended.
How high is that balcony?
20, about 30 to 40 feet up.
Okay.
Yeah, probably close to 40. He says, "Have you come to... You bring greater numbers. A well-timed diversion. I applaud your tactics."
Well, since you saw through our guys, there's no sense in beating around the bush. And I'm gonna throw a cactus out.
You're gonna throw a cactus up at the balcony?
Yeah.
I like that. Go ahead and roll. Let's not roll initiative yet. I mean, we're gonna roll initiative probably now, but let's not roll it yet.
Like a dex check or?
Any thrown weapon you would have, I'll allow you to be proficient with it.
Have any thrown weapons?
So
it would probably be
just make-
longbow, right? Just with the -1 instead of the +1.
Yeah, if your longbow's +1, then yeah.
All right, so -1 off that.
Okay, so 16.
Mm.
So you throw it with some force. You can tell that it's not really all that accurate after about 20 feet.
That's okay. I'm gonna follow it up with an arrow to give it that extra
Oh, I like that. Roll to hit it. The trick shot.
trick shot.
Oh, Hawkeye.
24.
Okay, so it's like
Nailed it.
it's sort of going in the general direction, and then you're like, "That's as far as I want it to drift," and you put an arrow through it. As the arrow goes through it, and like a little bit of air gets into that cactus, it just bursts into flames, and when it hits the railing, it explodes in a burst of. There's a lot of fire.
My
But you
eyes
can
are
tell-
wide and I'm super happy.
You can tell that the fluid inside is what's burning, right? So it sort of splashes and runs down, the side of the wall, burning. But you can also see that it's burning the cactus, and you see these noxious fumes sort of spray out as well. It definitely catches both of the creatures up there on the balcony. Let me just check something.
Can I pour some water on a cloth and tie it over my face?
Sure. You're not gonna pee in it?
No.
Just a quick little psst, and then
Let's call it
She
a
might be a
spritzing. Let's call it
tabaxi,
spritzing.
but
You
she's not
spritz in it.
disgusting.
Okay. All right. So that's you don't feel like the burning pesh cactus is going to make it down to you. Like it detonated well above you, right? And it is relatively localized. You think about it at 10-foot radius in total. And it doesn't look to be lasting long. This is a pretty open area place, right? So it drifts somewhat. I guess we'll just jump right into initiative. If for no other reason, so that we have an order of
order of
people to-
chaos.
Oh, exactly.
One.
Not always a bad thing.
Hit me with the wah wah wah.
You ask and you shall receive.
Yeah, that totally deserves it.
There's a lot of people here, so we're going to try to move through this as quickly as possible. Has everyone rolled? Did Ryan roll? Is Bingo on here?
Yep. 18.
Okay. Is Anise on here? Yeah, we
Yep.
got Anise. Okay. All right, let's order them in descending. Gelhank, you are first to react with barbarian-like reflexes.
What can I see? Because I'm not quite in the room yet.
Yeah, so you're looking. You can't actually see who they're talking to. So to your left here, you saw Shazzy throw that cactus bomb, and then she shot an arrow right behind it, and you heard some sort of small explosion. And you see this Newell bartender across the way. He ducks behind his.
I'm gonna walk myself a little bit into the room so I can see what is going on. And when I walk in there,
I'm gonna place these guys here just sorry to interrupt. I'm gonna place these guys here because that's sort of where they are, but much higher up. Does that make sense? Okay, go ahead. Sorry to interrupt you.
oh, no problem. Okay, so now I can kind of see what's going on a little bit.
Yes.
I guess I still don't know what's really going on because I just walked in. So I'm gonna hold oh my goodness.
You could ready a weapon attack, or
Yeah, I'm gonna hold my javelin when I walk in and kind of see what's going on.
Okay, so you have, what would trigger you to throw the javelin? Someone coming close, or
Yeah, because it just kind of went off and nothing's happened with them yet. So if they start
No.
like looking like they're gonna attack back, then I'm gonna throw it.
okay, all right. Who's next on our list? So, oh, it's their turn. So, I don't think he. Yeah. Okay, so the gnoll-like creature readies their action, and it's Smudge.
Okay, so I'm gonna move forward a little bit so I can kind of see what's going on,
Mm-hmm.
and then are these squares 15 feet too?
No, we are at regular ranges now. 1 square is 5 feet.
So the like second in command guy, Smudge is gonna look at him and cast Crown of Madness.
Nice. What's the
Hell
range?
yes.
What's the range on Crown?
120 feet.
Oh, you're well within range. Okay, nice.
And he's got to make. Oh, I got to do the thing over here first. Don't I?
Yep. So the DC is.
Did it
Just
cast
roll me
it
a
or
D.
not?
It didn't roll the D4. So go ahead and roll me a D4. We'll add that to 11, and then I know what he's got to save against. It is a Wisdom save, I believe.
Oops. Sorry, I clicked on the wrong thing. So
That's
the
okay.
first one was a 4.
We'll take that. So it's a 15.
Okay.
And it's a Wisdom save. And
Yes.
you got a 21.
Jesus Christ.
So that did not work.
That was a nice try.
Yes, it was.
Can I like hand Shazzy my other cactus bomb?
Absolutely.
I still have
I
like
think
5 feet of movement that I could move, so she's only 5 feet behind me.
okay.
So I'll move
We'll
like,
do that.
right by
That's
her.
fine.
And just be
Bingo.
like, here you go.
Move up to here, and I take the dodge action.
Okay.
That's it.
This guard will step up beside you and do the same. And Shazzy, your turn.
Well, I am going to shoot King what's his face.
Yes.
Yeah.
Fire away.
Are these still 15-foot space in here? Or is
No,
that just
no, 1 square is 5 feet.
Okay.
And that is a hit. 18 is a hit.
All right, so 7 piercing, and I am going to mark him as my prey. As my bonus.
Okay. So we're taking 7 points of damage. And then we're marking him as prey.
So he takes another 6. 1.
I'm going to do this bleeding eye thing for that. So he takes another 6.
Yep.
6 or 1? You rolled a 1.
A D6 is what I meant.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
Sorry.
I'm like, 6? How? Whoa. Okay. That's Shazzy. This other guard will run up with Bingo. Feeling very brave. Philippede will give Gelhank Bardic Inspiration. He begins to shake and rattle his tambourine, and you feel inspired.
Hey, Mr. Tambourine Man, play a song for me.
We'll have to put out something for tips. Okay. And the last of the guards now. The last of the guards sort of looks to Keplin, like whether he should guard the rear or move up.
Move up, man, move up. Fortune favors the bold. Move forward.
Okay. Our goblin. He looks at the guards. He looks at Bingo, and he runs. He darts underneath the stage. Now you can take an attack for opportunity here if you'd like.
That's what I was getting at. Yep.
Are you going to do that?
I'm gonna try
Like
just try and
he doesn't look like he's gonna hurt you. He looks like, oh my god, I'm getting the hell out of dodge.
I'm gonna try and knock him out. I'm gonna hit him like try to do like non-lethal.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Should I just roll the rapier damage?
Yeah, just roll a normal attack. And we'll just consider it non-lethal. Ooh, well, it was almost a 20. I saw it roll on that. You missed, though.
He's wily, that one.
4, 5, 6. So he gets to there with his normal movement, and then he immediately dashes. Now, keep in mind, he's on the ground floor. So he runs down this tunnel over by the bar here. He's not up with the other guys. Dashki comes in. He has his scimitar out. And he's like, for the 3 jaws! And I think that does... Anise.
Anise is going to... Yep. My plan went to pot. She's going to bonus action steady aim
Okay.
and aim at the other guy, the lieutenant.
Yes.
So she gets advantage.
Yes, she does.
Oh. Dirty
Nice.
20.
That's enough. That hits.
Only
and 10
6.
points.
Because there's nobody harassing
She
me.
shot with advantage, so she
Oh
has
yeah,
sneak
yeah, yeah.
attack.
Sorry.
No,
Been a
that's
minute
okay.
since I played a rogue.
That's okay. I'm sure we'll get stuff wrong tonight, so you can yell at me later when I do.
All right. End of our turn.
So the big guy with the axe sort of throws his arm around his friend here. They jump off the balcony out of the through that smoke of the pesh and everything, and they fall until they're just a little bit off the ground, and then sort of like wind sweeps up around them, and they land here together. Now, Gelhank, if you'd like, you can throw your javelin now. It will be at disadvantage at that range, but I feel like they're obviously coming to fight.
Okay, yeah, I'll try hitting them.
Which meets your criteria. And do you want to throw it at the guy with the axe or the Knoll chieftain?
Knoll chieftain.
Okay. There we go. 16. Well, that hits. So 7 piercing damage to the Knoll chieftain. And he looks pissed off. Kaplan.
Are they close enough that I've chucked my my cactus at them to hit them, or are they out of range for me?
No, you can certainly come in and throw that.
I'm gonna chuck that at them. See if I can hit them.
You want to move in so you can see them?
Yeah, move in so I can see them and chuck it.
Yep, roll to hit for me. Should probably be at disadvantage, to be totally honest. So.
All right. Oh yeah, that's totally. Oh, I should have run with disadvantage. Sorry.
That's okay. The 8 doesn't hit, so you're going to be roll. Just roll a d8 for me, please.
A d8, yeah.
Okay,
Oh.
so you throw it well past them. You actually throw it into the bar area. And
Okay.
It explodes.
Does it get the Knoll bartender?
It does not get the Knoll
Oh,
bartender.
thank God.
He does not look happy about it either.
Never hit a bartender. That's bad luck.
Well, actually, he's behind the bar. You can't even see him, so he doesn't
Good.
know. Okay, so this is the cloud of smoke. Can we all see the blue?
Yep.
Okay.
Then I'm going to move back in the hallway.
Do it. Gelhank, it's now your turn.
I'm gonna shoot the same guy with javelin.
Okay, roll to hit. Do you want to move closer so you don't have disadvantage, or are you going to stay where you are?
Yeah, sure. Just throw myself in there.
2, 3, me
Is
check
it
the
time for
range.
Roger?
You need to be within 20. Oh no, javelins have 30 feet. You're good there. Go ahead and throw that javelin. Whip that javelin at him. We maybe need some better music here. Hold on a second. Okay, what'd we get?
18.
18. Hit. And that was on the knoll again?
Yes.
Okay. Hits him. He then goes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Runs right into Gelhank. What's going on there? There's something weird going on here. Oh, I know what it is. Never mind. I'm like, why does Gelhank only have 11 hit points? But I realize it's now under the guard's hit points for me. So I'm going to change that very quickly. There we go. That's maybe a little on the loud side. Okay, so this creature rushes up at you and pulls out this very, very nasty flail.
Rude.
Gets a 21 to hit you.
Am I cutting words that?
You can totally cutting words that if you'd like to.
It'll still hit. Very
Will it?
easily.
Okay.
Will it still hit?
Yeah, I'm
Okay.
15.
So it does 11 bludgeoning damage.
I would like to use a reaction to try to intercept that.
You can totally intercept that. For how much?
Oh, intercept.
4. So it only does 7. And then I need you to make a DC 16 Wisdom save.
Ooh.
No. So on a failed save, the target must use its reaction, if available, to make one melee attack against a random creature other than the Flind. So there are 2 guards around you, and Bingo. So why don't you roll me a d6, and I'm going to say Bingo is a 5 or a 6, and the other numbers are all guards. Okay, so at a guard. So give me an attack.
Bye, guard.
Just any melee
Like
weapon
with
you
your
want?
great... Well, I would assume it's a great axe, right?
I punch him.
I attack him with
I flick
Okay.
him.
Ooh.
17.
Oh, with a 13 damage.
Okay.
Ooh.
Yeah, guess what happens?
Oh.
Cut him in half.
Yeah.
Well, he did his job.
He takes the hit and goes down. As you do that, though, you notice the other mercenaries are like, "Wait a minute!" as Gelhank appears to have turned sides and attacks them. It's now Smudge's turn.
Okay. Well, seeing that, I'm gonna be a little freaked out. I'm going to inspire Bingo first,
Yay!
and
There's
then
much rejoicing.
I'm gonna try casting Crown of Madness again on that
On
guy
the-
that's right there.
Yep. Okay.
Yeah.
So I have to make a wisdom save, and you need to give me the DC. Let me roll the wisdom save and see if we even. Oh my god! I rolled a natural 20. So 25.
Oh, man.
Okay. Well, there you go. Bingo? And sorry, who did you gave Bingo Bardic Inspiration?
Yep.
All right. I will step forward in front of this knoll, in front of
Yep.
Gilhead. I will close my eyes and focus for a second.
Yeah.
I'm just like, and I rune on my shield lights up, and I grow to the size of 14 feet.
Do it.
The biggest bingo you've ever seen. Suddenly,
I think Gilhank
Gelhank is
likey.
between
I think
Bingo's
Gilhank likey.
legs.
It's like, ooh.
I look down at her and I give her
That's small.
I look down at her and I give her a wink, and then I stab at the knoll.
Okay. This is gonna be horrible if you roll a 1.
Yeah. Well, I'm a halfling, so we'll see. And it should add the giant might damage. Yeah.
Yes, Chris,
Well,
we're back with Dragonlance next week.
no,
Okay. Nice. Giant smite, an extra 4. Did you,
Yeah,
you
but-
only rolled an 8 to hit, dude?
Yeah.
Sorry, that doesn't hit.
D6. What do I bring up to 14? No, that's good. I'm
Okay.
good.
So you've definitely caught the knoll off guard. He's like, oh, and but gets out of the way of your attack.
Oh my!
Shazzy?
I love that you made my token bigger.
I'm going to bring myself over here and take a pot shot.
Not the guy with the axe.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Marked. Actually, I'm gonna Hunter's Mark as my bonus action.
Okay.
Getting all the damage. Oh.
And rolled a 1. Oh no. You were quick on that. Good job. All right.
Bad for
The guard, the mercenary. You can tell that this mercenary sort of takes a moment to consider maybe running, and then steps up. Jabbing with his spear, staying behind his shield though. An 18, that hits.
Yeah.
So he sticks it to the knoll.
Sticking to the man.
Felipede. Felipede will come in and cast Healing Word on Gelhink. And I'm sorry, I don't think I have his spells programmed properly. So I'm just going to roll a d4 and add 3 for his charisma. So that's 3 plus 3 is 6 hit points back, Gelhink.
Thanks.
And he then will draw a short bow, and he's going to shoot that at the knoll as well. I don't know why I didn't get his stats done, but that is not a hit, unfortunately. Just a little outside. Okay.
Just a bit outside.
Just a bit outside. Okay.
Ollie.
This guard rounds and comes up with a spear as well.
Look at these guards
15.
are doing better than us.
That does not hit, unfortunately. The goblin, you hear him yelling, "Mungo! Mungo!"
Sounds like a big monkey.
Oh God, no.
Would I get bonus points if that happened?
Yes.
with
Okay.
I mean, it just means we're all gonna die if that happens.
I will keep that in mind. I will keep that in mind. Okay. Dash key. Dash key may not be able to make it in. 1, 2, 3. Oh yeah, he does. He makes it. So Dash key comes around and attacks with his scimitar, and he gets 2 attacks.
Dash key.
12 and 16. The 16 hits, doing 7 slashing damage to the knoll. And you see, like, Dashkey's like his teeth are bared, and he's like, "Eh!" He's looking very angry and feral. Pardon the DM's failure to look the same. But he looks ready to go.
Good, because if he dies, I'm taking his sword. There we go.
This guard comes to pull up on Bingo's flank. He climbs up on the stage, comes around your side, and then Anis's turn.
Anise is going to spread out a little bit.
Come on.
And she's going to try and shoot the... Sorry. Spacing on the name. I know you just said it like a million
The
times,
knoll?
but it's fine.
The knoll?
The knoll. Thank you.
It's actually a flind. It's a different type of knoll, but yeah, that's
Okay.
fine.
Oop, she shouldn't have had advantage on that, so just 14.
That's good. The left side, 14. 14 is not high enough, unfortunately. Card Swarm.
And she's going to hide as her bonus action.
Behind, like, the benches there?
Yeah. 25.
Nice. So, clearly, a very good bench hider. Card Swan takes a swing at the guard.
Bye.
And so ends the guard. Card Swan then turns his attention to the big halfling. And will swing his axe. A 19.
Yeah, I might do something though. I am going to hold on. I have to see if it works on if it's an attack on me or somebody else. No, I can't do shit. Okay, good. That
You
hits.
can't do shit. Okay, so 6 points of damage.
Okay.
And then he cross-checks you with his axe handle.
Oh, bring it.
21.
Hit.
For 10 bludgeoning.
Okay.
And if the creature is medium... Oh, you're too big. His cross-check does not work on you. It just does damage.
Yeah.
Kepler.
Kaplan is going to cast Flame Strike on the Djinn.
Flame Strike?
He's immune to fire. Remember, we learned that.
Oh, Firebolt. Oh, sorry, that
And,
doesn't work. Then I'm going to hit him with my sling. I'll try to hit him with my sling then.
On the... Okay, go ahead.
On this guy.
Yep.
17.
17 is not a hit. Oh, it is a hit. Sorry. It
And
is
he
a hit.
takes 3 points of damage. Put down your pipe and smoke it, bitch!
Oh my god.
Oh, 3 hit points. Just chipping away at him.
Okay. So, now... Let's see here. We're on to Gelhank again.
I am gonna bonus action rage and recklessly attack this guy in front of me.
Okay, so we're raging. And recklessly attacking. So make sure you roll with advantage. Ooh, nice. 21. So 14 slashing damage and then an extra 2 for the rage. That's 16 damage. Very nice. All right. And it's the Flynn's turn. What will he do? What will he do? I think he's gonna hit one of the. He's gonna hit one of the guards here. Well, pain. A 20 definitely hits. Does 12 bludgeoning and then 14 psychic, which absolutely obliterates the guard.
DM, can I do something there?
Yeah, go ahead.
I would like to activate my Cloud Rune.
Okay, what does that do?
It makes... I'll just read it to you. When you or a creature you can see within 30 feet is hit by an attack, roll, I can use my reaction to invoke the rune to make the attack hit a different target of my choice.
Okay.
I will
Would
make
you
it...
like it?
I will hit Card Swan.
Card Swan is not in melee range.
It doesn't matter. It says the chosen creature becomes the target of the attack. Using the same roll, the magic can transfer the attack's effects regardless of the attack's range.
Oh, actually, you know what? His flail has 10-foot reach. So, okay. So it hits Card Swan for 12 bludgeoning. And 14 psychic for a total of 26. Nicely done. Nicely
That's
done
awesome.
redirecting that attack. Okay.
I
So
just really
that
the guard
that
though.
is the Flynn's attack then, because he didn't kill anyone this turn, so he doesn't get his other ability. Smudge!
Cool. I'm gonna move 5 feet so that they're within 30 feet of me, and then I'm gonna cast Bane on both of them.
Ooh. So what
You
type
gotta
of
make
saving throw is that? Is save?
Charisma. Why does it not do the thing?
Okay, Card Swan makes his. I need you to roll D4 though, just to give me the DC, because it's not doing the thing. So it's 11 plus 1 for a total of 12. And they both made their save. Fuck this game, right?
Combat stresses me out. It's fine.
Okay, so Ryan, it's Bingo's turn.
I will.
I think when I deleted the guard, it did drop his initiative though.
I will attack. How rough is this knoll looking? Does he look okay?
He's not even at half.
Perfect. I will attack the knoll.
Okay.
Jesus. Yeah, I miss.
Okay.
I rolled a 2 3 times in a row. Oh, that was a 3.
You're not used to being big. You don't know what to do. You're just all weird.
Oh.
Phenomenal cosmic power. Okay. Yeah. Shazzy?
Cardswan. Firing
Yes?
away.
Keep firing, asshole.
I
do you remember-
will do so, asshole.
Changing. Where
Oh no, another one.
That's 2 in a row.
Some might say karma.
You know what? I didn't do anything to you. I don't control Fantasy Grounds and how it rolls.
Ryan, you're moving there. Is that correct?
I'm not moving out of anybody's range. I'm just
No,
moving.
I know. Yep, that's fine. So I'm gonna have both the guards go because one of the guards got deleted when his initiative went. So they're both going to attack the Flind. One of them hit with its spear for a couple more points of damage. That's 4. There we go. And then we're on to Felipede. And Felipede was going to touch you, Ryan. Now can't. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. He'll cast Healing Word on you.
Okay.
+3, 4 hit points back.
Okay.
He then shoots his bow at the knoll and does not hit. The goblin on his turn, you can't hear him or see him anymore. Can I have let's see, who's not Kepler, give me a perception check.
Oh no. I just realized what that
17.
was.
What is
Okay.
it? It's not a goblin.
Nope. It's a lot bigger than that. Because I remember what
dear.
they said.
Kepler,
Oh no.
the goblin sticks his head around the corner and he's like, Mungo! Sick him! And an ogre lumbers out into the hallway from the door behind you.
Oh shit.
Yep, as soon as you said that, I remembered.
The goblin then ducks around the corner. Dashki's turn. Dashki will attack the knoll twice with his scimitar. Hit once for 10 slashing damage. Very nice. Thank you, says Dashki. And now we're on to Anissa's turn.
Well, Anise is going to try and hit the knoll.
Okay.
Or-
I think she's
From where she's at, did she see where the goblin popped out?
I don't believe so. Let me double check. No.
Oh, okay, I didn't think so. Okay, yeah, so she's just gonna fire away, asshole.
The knoll. Nice. That's definitely a hit. Doing sneak
Yeah.
attack, so a total of 9. Well done. Well done. He takes a
Thank you.
arrow up in the shoulder.
Oh, that should actually be 2d6. I don't.
Oh, okay. Let's roll another
Oh,
one.
another
then.
one.
Oh, so glad you rolled that.
You know, I gotta try.
I know. Damn
We've
dice.
just been having a Wannapalooza day, haven't we?
Card Swan will take a swing at big halfling dude. I don't think a 12 hits.
Sure don't.
Swings again. 17.
Can I cutting words that? Oh,
No, it didn't.
That didn't
doesn't
hit.
hit.
That didn't hit.
Okay.
He'll swing
I
a
don't know what
third
your new
time.
AC is, so.
That's gonna hit.
27.
You can't do anything about that.
Nope.
14 damage from the axe.
Yep. I am still standing.
You're not dead. I think maybe Felipede's heal saved you there.
I'm at 3, so yeah, I did.
Oh, look at that. Kepler.
Buddy.
Kaplan's gonna scream shit and scream, "Oh my God! There's an ogre coming!" And he is going to run to here, and I'm going to cast Healing Word. Actually, I'm going to cast Cure Light Wounds on Bingo.
Well, Bingo, you have to be
have to touch-
adjacent to him to cast
Oh,
Cure Wounds.
then I'll cast Healing Word then.
Healing Word you can do. Yep,
I'll do Healing Word right now.
sounds good. Healing Word goes off. You still have your action after that as well if you want to shoot your sling or something. 6 hit points to Bingo.
Yeah, and I will hit this guy with my sling if I can.
Go for it.
Alright, let's go to core here, and come on, sling, don't let me down. 13!
That is a hit.
Yes! Suck it! Just chipping away at him.
For 5 damage. Hey, every bit
He's
counts.
down
right?
8. He's down 8. He's got to be bleeding bad now.
Gel-
Got to be striking in his boots.
Gelhank, it is your turn.
I'm going to continue to recklessly attack this guy in front of me.
Swing, bada bada. Woo! That hits. 9 points of damage. A plank. Okay. It's his turn. And he's going to turn his attention on Gelhank. Swinging his Flail of Chaos ability because it worked so well last time. Rolls a natural 1. Oh, wait a minute, though. He has advantage because you attacked recklessly.
Mm-hmm.
So we're going to roll that again. We're going to keep that top damage, though. It's 12, regardless of what I get here. A 26 probably hits.
Sure does.
So it does 15 bludgeoning, but that would be half to 7, because
Well,
Gelhank is
you
in...
said you were taking the top damage.
Oh, pardon me. Yes, you're absolutely right. 6 damage. Thank you.
You're welcome.
And I need you to make a wisdom save or attack the little guardsman beside you. That is a failure. So go ahead and give me an attack for the guard against the guard, because he's the
You could
only
use your
other
bardic
target.
inspiration if you want.
Yes, you could use your bardic inspiration to try to make that saving throw. You would roll a d6 for that. Oh, you pass. So you do not attack the guardsman beside you. Nicely done. Okay. Fudge.
Okay, so who looks worse, Bingo or
Bingo.
Bingo does? Okay, so I'm gonna healing word Bingo. Do the thing. You get 5 back from that.
Oh, okay. Thank you.
And then remind me, we can still do cantrips, yes?
Yes.
Okay, then I'm going to just insult the null guy, because why the fuck not at this point?
Okay, and that's a wisdom save, I believe.
Yeah, hold on a second here.
Really?
He
Really?
crushed it. He crushed it. Bingo?
I am going to bleed from the ears a little bit.
Yeah.
I'm going to start by doing second wind.
Oh, I like this. So D10 plus your level.
So that's 9.
Nice. 9 hit points back. Very nice. That brings you above 20 again, I believe.
23. Yep. I'm now going to action surge.
Well, you haven't even taken your action
Is
yet.
action surge a bonus action? No, it's not.
No, action surge is a free action, actually. But take your regular action first, and then you can action surge.
Fair enough. Okay, I will attack the gnoll.
Okay.
Finally.
19 is a hit for 10 damage.
That does not drop him, right?
No, I'm sorry, it does not.
Okay, I'm going to activate my fire rune on him.
Ooh, what type of an action does that take, though?
It is a free action.
Okay.
So as I stab him and I pull my rapier out of him, there's these 2 fiery chains attached to his stomach,
Oh.
and I'm going to roll 2d6 damage for those.
And he's restrained?
If he fails the save, he takes the 2d6 first.
Okay.
So
Well,
I
it
think
says while
that one-
restrained by the shackles, the target takes 2d6.
Let me see here.
Well, it takes an extra
It takes
2d6.
an extra 2d6 damage, and then it must succeed on a saving throw,
Oh, I see that. I missed that. Sorry, you're right.
or be restrained.
So 7 damage.
That's
Fire
fire. I don't know if that
Fire
affects-
damage. It does seem to affect him, yes.
Okay. And then the DC on the save is 8 plus my con modifier plus my proficiency. So I'm just going
And
to roll
it's a strength saving throw.
So it's going to be DC 12.
22.
Okay.
I am killing it with the saving throws. Shazzy?
Oh, he's still standing, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, do you want
so
action surge?
I'm an action surge and take my second attack.
Okay, go ahead and do that.
All the fighter things.
All the fighter things.
I'm going to
Roll
reroll.
Ah,
Halfling luck.
come on.
Double one.
Literally rolled one halfling luck into another one.
The
Wow.
universe is really
I'm
trying
sorry.
to TP chaos tonight.
Roll
Yeah.
20 is broken, just like fantasy.
I think you have an argument. I think you have an argument there.
yeah.
Yeah. So the guards go.
Oh, I didn't go.
No, we're skipping you.
Oh, okay.
Sorry, go ahead. I'm gonna keep these rolls though because they're decent.
Natural
Oh,
20.
natural 20.
Yeah, way to go,
And
Shazzy.
that was on the big guy, right?
That was on the big guy, so...
So what are we doing here? We got Hunter's Mark, and I don't know that it doubled those dice. It definitely doubled your weapon dice,
No,
2d8.
it did not. So 2 extra d6.
Hold on. Let's make sure. Because how
looked
did you
over
get a
it.
7? Yeah, it did double. A
Oh, it
2
did
and
double
a
them.
5,
Okay.
and then a 1 and a 3. So that's 11, and then another 17. So we got a total of 28 damage. Wow.
It goes off and like hits him. I'm like, oh yeah, oh shit.
Yeah, he looks. That looks like it hurt.
I'm gonna duck behind here. I can't hide.
More than my sling? More than the 8 damage I did with the sling? Come on.
More than the 8 damage you did with your sling. Yes.
Oh,
what
don't
you did
believe
is
it.
you opened a gap in the armor.
That's right. I took
And then the
chicken
arrow
out.
went through that.
That's what I did. That's it.
Yeah, I like
Sure
that.
did.
Yeah, you
Good
I like
helped.
teamwork.
Pickle jar.
It was planned. It was planned.
You
Okay,
loosened the.
Philippede's going to run over and cast heroism on you.
On who?
On Bingo. So, Bingo, until the spell ends, you are immune to being frightened, and you gain temporary hit points equal to the spellcasting ability modifier, which is +3. But you get those 3 back at the start of every turn.
Okay.
Okay?
Yes, sir. Thank you.
So I don't know if you want to put them in your red box there, maybe, and take them away first, like the red circle above your character, because they're not really part of your regular hit points. And yeah,
Like
anyways.
on my. Oh, I see what you mean. Gotcha. Yep.
And you have heroism. Okay, and that is Philippede's turn. I think he's gonna maybe back up after he does that. He's like, "Go get him, Bingo!"
He's done more than I expected.
And the guards did 6 to the that. So the goblin he stays back, and the ogre he comes clumbering up here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He comes out and he sees Smudge standing there. He's like, "Mungo smash!" And he's going to swing his club at you. A 15. He does 16 damage.
Cut it.
Yeah.
Cut it.
Oh yeah, cutting words.
You want cutting words
Yeah, please.
on the actual attack? Because I think that would be the better choice, right, than the damage.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that would bring it down at least by, he rolled what, a 15? So you need a 2 for him not to hit you.
Yeah.
Don't roll a 1.
Now you jinxed her.
I know.
Oh.
I think
Oh,
you're
thank
supposed to roll a d6, but we're going to take that. Aren't
Yes,
you? Because it's your bardic inspiration dice.
Oh.
But don't.
oops.
But 4 is good. So he narrowly misses you. Dashki will swing his scimitar twice. A crit,
Whoa.
and then a second hit. For a total of 22 damage, and he cuts down the knoll.
Yes.
In Dashki we trust.
Go Dashki, being useful.
And he looks incredibly proud of that.
Good for him.
Anise.
Well, Anise is going to pop up from her hidden position. Did she feel stealthy enough to get advantage
Oh, yes.
for being stealthy?
Yes, she has advantage.
Alright,
her stealth
awesome.
was way higher than his passive.
Okay, and she's gonna fire away. Oops.
Some well-timed crits have come through for you here at the end. A 20, 21, 6, and 8 for a total of 14.
And then she's gonna
Back
hide
up.
again.
Back up.
Back up.
Yeah, like get away from me.
Oh, the ogre's right there. Jesus fuck.
Yeah.
Yeah, get away from me.
She's ducking in there, in here.
Okay,
You're not gonna like what I'm gonna do next.
she runs into one of the stalls and hides. I like that.
Oops,
You're gonna
sorry,
drop a
shouldn't have
stink
been
bomb, aren't
advantage.
you?
Ooh,
She
shitty.
did not do that very well, though. Everybody's like, she went in there. Okay,
Fuck.
cards one. He looks pissed, seeing the knoll go down, and he's gonna swing at Bingo here.
Don't do it.
We'll do it.
14
Nah.
does not hit again.
Oof.
25.
Yep.
He's gonna immediately trigger his ferocious surge, and turn that into a crit.
Okay.
Come on.
So I'm gonna roll an extra d12 on this. He's done 6 damage so far, plus another
Offensive.
8. Plus another 8 for a total of 14.
Okay, so I took the 3 off, so I'm taking 11.
Yep. And he's got one more attack. Here it comes.
12.
A 24.
Really?
Yeah, I'm down.
For another 15 damage, which... did you take the 3 off for your temporary first?
Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
down.
Okay. Do you shrink at that point?
It lasts for a minute, so
Okay. Then I don't think you would shrink. Not very much.
Is Card Swan up on something?
He's on the stage. He's on the fighting stage.
How tall is that from the ground?
Just a couple steps up, like 3 feet maybe.
Okay.
Kaplan, it's your turn.
Kaplan's gonna run over here. 5, 10, 15, 20, and I'm going to cure light wounds on the big guy.
Yes. So give us a roll on that.
And that is a level 2 spell. So I'm going to level 2, submit. Really? He gets a
Total
lot.
of 9. No, he gets 9.
Oh, he gets 9. Okay.
Yeah.
You're back up, and what? There's something else. Oh, I can't do it. So I run 20, and for my 25, I'm just going to move over here.
Okay.
There. It's my action.
Gelhank, it is your turn.
I'm gonna move
no.
5 feet up to the stage, and I'm gonna recklessly attack Card Swan.
Okay, so you leap onto the battle stage and swing your axe. An 18, which would hit. No, it does hit. I thought he had an ability to change that. He does not. So, yeah. How much damage? 11 plus 3, 13. Nicely done. Okay. Who do we have next? Smudge.
Yeah, cool. I'm going to see this giant ogre thingy come running at me and whimper a little bit, and then I'm going to cast Thunderwave.
Thunder.
Ooh, good.
How'd we do?
Shitty, but
Well, hold on a second. We don't know what he rolled for a save yet. It's a Constitution save?
mm-hmm.
I mean, how high could an ogre's Constitution be? Okay, so he made the save. So he takes half thunder damage,
Yep.
and he's not pushed down the hallway. Ow! You hurt Mungo's ears! Bingo! You immediately, at the start of your turn, gain 3 temporary hit points from the heroism spell that is on you.
Okay. Well, seeing as I've used absolutely all the fighter stuff, I'm just gonna stab him.
That's all I got left. Critical! Let's go! Let's go! Yeah, that kills him. How would Bingo like to finish him off? In giant Bingo form.
I just say, I told you this wasn't over. And I'll put it right through the little tiny rapier, right? Well, I guess it's a big rapier, but
Well, it's a
right-
big rapier now.
right through the neck.
Nice. Nice. And he falls to the ground.
Can I pick up his axe since I'm gigantic right now?
Sure.
I'm just gonna grab his big axe.
Okay. Okay. As you pick it up,
Oh no, not again.
it feels familiar. Not quite the same, but familiar. And instead of hearing the wind, you feel the warmth of fire. Shazzy.
Well, since Kartswan's dead, I'm going to shift all my ire over to the ogre.
Yeah, so you can move your hunter's mark as a bonus action, correct?
Yes, and
Are we doing that?
Yep. And I can designate Slayer's Prey to them as well.
If you hit them, right? I thought Slayer's Prey you had to hit and then you can nominate it as...
No, that is Hunter's Prey. This is a different thing. That was not me.
No.
Or sorry,
Bingo.
that's favored foe. Slayer's
Okay.
Prey is something different.
Okay.
18 hit,
18 does hit.
19 damage total.
19. Nicely done. The guards really, like, very excited for all the good that's been happening around them. Who had originally thought they were just being brought in here to be sacrificed. You know, they're feeling pretty brave now. They do hit. One of them does hit the ogre for 7. Okay. And it is now Philippide's turn. And he'll move over here a little bit and then use his bow. That is a hit. Not a lot of damage, though.
Something's better than nothing.
That's right. That's right. It's the ogre's turn. He's really mad at you for making the boom booms. So he takes a swing at you. Rolls a natural 1.
Thank God.
Dice have turned. I feel like the dice have turned. Dashkey. Actually, Dashkey does not move there. Dashkey begins to cannibalize the body.
Like
For fuck's
eat
sake,
the body.
Dashkey.
Like eat the
Yes.
body, or like
Yes.
It makes sense. He lives with
Wait.
moles.
Anise.
Anise is going to pop out from her spot.
Yes. The ogre did see her go in there, though.
Yeah, I know.
It's not. He's not surprised.
Fire at the ogre.
Keep firing.
24
Purple.
to
That
hit.
is definitely hit. Wow.
And
Another
then-
arrow.
Duck back in here for stealthy,
Yeah.
maybe.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
Dirty 20.
Hit the ogre so hard he doesn't even know where she went. Okay. Whose turn is it now? Let's see.
Kaplan's.
Kaplan.
Kaplan screams the ogre, "You shall not pass!" and hits it with firebolt. And clearly fucking misses.
No, you don't. No, you don't.
I don't.
Gelhank. Still enraged.
I am gonna now jump off and turn around and come running at this ogre, and I'm gonna try and recklessly attack it.
Yeah, you are. Did you think anything about the halfling picking up that great axe that was lying right in front of you?
That wasn't too bad. Okay, I was
Okay.
that was all right. I'll give him a check mark in the book for that one.
Okay. He got the job done, so he gets to reap a little bit of reward.
And she likes him big.
I'm just,
It puts him in a whole new perspective.
I'm just using this moment to actually be able to hold this great axe, and as soon as this giant's might wears out, this is gonna be a problem.
23 just comes crashing down and splits the ogre's face. The guards are very happy to see you, and the chamber goes silent, and all that can be seen other than yourselves is the Knoll bartender just kind of peeking over the bar.
Where's that little shithead goblin?
Yeah, you don't know. You don't see him. Do you go looking for him?
Abso-fucking-lutely I do.
Okay. Hey, Ranger, give me a survival check.
I help her or inspire her at least.
Yeah.
17.
Well, she's got enough. You think he's
Yep.
dashed out the door in all the commotion?
Stalking after him.
Are
I'm
you?
gonna,
Oh, yeah.
I'm gonna check the 2 bodies. I'm looking for keys or something that would open that door to the crypt in the temple.
Oh, okay. I think Alma told you she had. Maybe she didn't.
Yeah, she did. She said that she's got it.
She has a key to the crypt.
Yeah.
but she didn't feel it was safe to open until the town was clear.
Okay.
So, as Shazzy, as you come out, you see the leader of the Three Jaws headed your way with two of his men. His gnolls. Just
You all
getting
see the
his name.
goblin?
He shakes his head at you.
Do I still have
And you
the
can
scent?
you still have the trail, so you can follow it if you'd like.
Oh, I'm going to.
Okay, so Narg walks in to talk to the rest of you. Let's quickly do this.
I'm running after Shazzy. If Shazzy's going out the door, I'm going after her.
Okay. Shazzy, give me one more survival check.
And I'll use my feline agility to keep up with her
60.
if I have to.
She can't really fly and track at the same time at this point. She's on the ground. She's moving between the ruins. You find him in one of the ruined buildings, down almost to where the snake house was. You sort of come in, and he's like, "I give up! I give up!"
Grab him by his ear and drag him back to the pavilion.
Okay. He's like, "They made me do it! They made me do it!"
And I say, that's fucking nice. I don't give a shit in Goblin.
You turn around and
okay.
Smudge is right there.
Jesus fuck Christ. Smudge, god damn it.
He's
I
like,
don't want
"Don't
you to
kill
go by
me!
yourself.
Don't kill me!"
We're gonna put a fucking bell on you.
Okay. That's fine. Just don't hurt me.
Not on you, on her.
Oh,
Maybe on you too.
so everybody's back in the battle market. Narg can tell you that most of the Gnoll forces, the coldest tribe, they've either been killed or they ran.
That no bartender just still chilling there.
He's pouring drinks for everybody. As long as you're not going to hurt him, he's like, I'm just the bartender.
One job on this
Work here. These guys are weird.
I had a champion's thirst. I need a drink.
Okay. So everybody shares drinks in the bar, Narg and his men included. Anything else you want to do here?
Did I find anything on those two bodies when I was searching them?
The Gnoll does not have any sort of magic items or anything like that. He does have his flail, but you feel like the things the flail was doing was his own abilities channeled through the flail. Card Swan, let me just double check. I think he might have... his axe looks pretty impressive.
Mm-hmm.
And...
I'll patch up Bingo and Gelhank if they need it, too.
Okay.
I'm definitely hurt.
Okay, I will go get Bingo for sure.
Yeah, just the axe looks of any worth.
Okay.
He does have both him and the Gnoll have breastplates, but they don't appear to be anything out of the normal.
Okay.
As I'm coming out of the giant rage giant halfling, I'm starting to shrink, and I throw the axe at Gelhank because I know I will not be able to hold it once I get down.
Okay. It's a good great axe. However, just like that familiar wind that touched you before, you now feel
Oops, ignore that.
you now feel a little bit of burning flame, like in your chest. You feel very warm.
I'm gonna
You're roboting.
Oh fuck! I think you're fine. You can work through it.
I usually can fix it.
Oh, there you go. You're good
Yeah,
now.
you got it.
I don't know why it does it. It's the voice mod that does it. I'm gonna take one of those breastplates.
Okay.
I don't
Okay.
care if they're non-magical, but it'll give me the same AC without the disadvantage on.
Sounds good.
Looking that up. What's the AC on a breastplate?
I think it's 14.
14 plus 2, max 2 dex.
I will take the other one if nobody else wants it.
So Narg
look at
says
you asking.
that him and what remains of the Three Jaws, because they took pretty heavy casualties as well, are going to return to the cliffs, and reminds you that the deal was they have
We'll
they
hold
have
them.
the ridge.
Yep.
We'll hold them to their word.
He then him and his men take some drinks, and then off they go.
Do any of the guys that died in here have bows?
Yes, the knoll that died has a bow.
Can I take it? Because I don't have a ranged weapon. I actually don't even have a weapon.
You absolutely can. It's a longbow. As I said, it's not magical, but it's a longbow.
Good enough.
I don't know if bards can use longbows. They might only be
I
proficient.
don't know,
with
but we're gonna
short
find
bows.
out.
Yeah.
It's probably as big as she is because she's only 4 feet tall. So
Can't even use it.
So, so in the days that follow, because we're going to fast track a little bit here. In the days that follow, the Alma and the crew at the monastery move their base of operations to here now. There are no knoll sightings over the next couple of days. Like you don't. The tribes are not sticking around. The only knoll is the bartender, and he works out he asks. He says to Alma that if she's going to stay and sort of start to build the town back up, that he would like to be allowed to remain. His name is Kurlak, and she tells him she's going to think on that, and she comes to all of you that evening and asks. First of all, she thanks you for taking back Kelmarine. She puts a large sort of bag, purse-like. You hear the coins clatter.
Anise begins counting them shamelessly.
She then pushes the key across. So inside the bag, as Anise counts it, is 600 gold. She tells you that if you can defeat whatever lies beneath the church, she will double what she'll give you another 600. She also tells you
Right?
She also tells you that if you would like, she would give you the deed to one of the buildings here in Kelmarine. If you would be willing to stay.
Well, I think that's the least you could do, and I'm thinking this big one right here.
She smiles. She goes, "Understand the battle market will be required, to be turned back into a market. If you would like to live within the battle market, we can certainly find accommodations here, but they may not be as customizable as if you took over one of the buildings below."
Pose.
Perhaps one of the large buildings by the river.
like a flat roof.
Flat roof.
Your choice.
Kaplan kind of goes, I want to stay at the bar. And he walks over to the bar, and for the first time ever, he's taken the money and he's putting it up on the bar, and he's just going to start drinking.
Oh, okay. The knoll bartender smiles at you, a crooked grin.
I'll throw him a gold coin and say, keep filling my mug till this is done.
Why are you
And-
paying this guy?
You don't. I don't think you have to pay. He not for now at least.
Yeah.
He does warn you though that it might not. The gnolls and bugbears and goblins that were through here, maybe not the best beer you'll ever taste.
They all taste the same after the third one.
Okay.
And he just starts, and Kaplan just starts going.
Okay.
I'm
So,
just gonna make sure that Alma like knows all of the details for the Knolls, and she will use her abilities that she has to write out a contract to make sure that they stay the fuck away from the ridge. And she's gonna keep that because Smudge has got that. I'm assuming with her forgery background that she is able to like make documents.
yes. Oh, so if you have a forger's kit, you can totally make documents. So I would like you then to roll a charisma check with proficiency because you're writing out sort of the rules of engagement.
So just a charisma save.
Sure, that would work. That would give us what we want, right? All right. I mean, you've never done one for real, right? They're always copies of other ones, right?
That's very true.
So you
She does her best though.
You put together some sort of paperwork, and Alma says, "Smudge, I don't mind agreeing to this, but shouldn't the other party also sign this paperwork?"
You let me worry about that.
And it's the ridge, correct? That runs across the end.
Yeah,
of
whatever it
the-
is that they told us. I don't remember off the top of my head
Yeah,
just now.
yeah.
But whatever they told us to stay away
Okay.
from.
She says, "I would anticipate that Saren, the Church of Saren Ray will send people once they realize that we've retaken it. So
That's all well and good, but they stay away from the ridge. Because if they don't, they're gonna have a problem with us.
she says, well, I will certainly sign what you've put here, that I'll abide by this, and if the forces of Saren Ray should arrive, you and I will reinforce what we've done here with them."
And then, like, eventually over the next couple of days, she's gonna go find Dashki and have Dashki sign it because I'm assuming that the Knoll doesn't know what a contract is.
Okay. So Dashki is so you guys have settled in. Do you want to pick a building on the map that you'd maybe like to claim as your own? I can move you over to this. So I will tell you that the module proposes. Do you remember the big house down here? This one?
Mm-hmm.
This is the one the module proposes that the characters get as a reward. But I will let you pick anything as long as it's not apparent. You're welcome to stay in the battle market if you want, but the battle market will be doing business at some point, is the hope.
I'm okay with that.
And the ruined buildings are going to be rebuilt in time. That's the hope as well. So,
Do you have a preference, Shazzy?
Do I have a preference? Do any of these kind of stick out to me at all, or no?
well, the nice thing about the one by the river is it is relatively close to the river.
Mm.
It does have a flat roof. Most of the buildings have flat roofs, though. But also, if you notice, like some of the other ones around are like nothing more than footprints, right? This is still relatively intact.
All right. Fine by me. I don't have a preference.
Sure, we can make it nice.
So you're gifted that, and as I said, you've already been given the gold. Dashki doesn't stay. Dashki signs the contract, and then his work is sort of done with Alma, and he's making preparations to depart. Felipede stays. He's he's not running off to do anything on his own anyways. And Garavel. Sorry, go ahead. Once Dashki leaves.
Once he signs it and like
Yep.
leaves or whatever, Smudge is going to like duplicate it and give it like embarrassingly give it to Shazzy.
I'm
Okay.
holding it like, what is this?
insurance. Look, I had another life before I started going out with you guys. Just
Alright.
take it.
All right. Put it in my
Okay.
bag.
Garavel and the remaining mercenaries, the two, they depart for the capital of Katapesh to tell the Packmasters that the town has been taken and that reinforcements need to be sent. This will take time. Zastarin finds a place that is more appropriate than the basement of the old rundown abbey, and he sets up in it as well. Alma also finds a place that's suitable for her needs, and basically the town, you're now just waiting for reinforcements to arrive. You guys have as much time to rest as you would like before you investigate the basement of the
What's the travel
of the
time
church.
back to the monastery?
A day to the monastery.
All right. Shazi's just going to disappear for a day and then come back.
Okay. And I think we're going to wrap there tonight. As I said, we're not here next Sunday.
Mhm.
It'll be, and not this Wednesday. So we're going a little bit of a stretch here. We're going right through the week, and then next Wednesday we'll come
Right.
back. Okay.
That's because we got Prepo Die this week.
Yes, and we will run the sort of the basement of the Church of Saren Ray, if that's what you choose to do for money. Or maybe another encounter will occur. We will see. We will see.
The monkey shows up, doesn't he?
Well, he is out there. He is out there. I'm just saying. You
I
can't.
loved how
You
excited
can't
Jazz
keep
was
a good monkey down.
when I threw her the axe, and then she's like, "Oh wait, fuck."
You cursed me again, boy.
So I will let you know about the axe and that. We'll add that before next game. I'll try to remember to do that. I don't think there's anything else to do. Let's wrap it for the night. So our sponsor, CanadianDice.ca, go check that website out. Order yourself some dice for Christmas. Order your friends some dice for Christmas. Order Old Men Rolling Dice for Christmas, and use the code OMRD for 10% off your entire purchase. Support Canadian Dice, support Old Men Rolling Dice. And yeah, if you have not checked one of them out already, try to get out to one of the one shots for the Voctaire.
2 left.
Two left. And then the big dungeon on the November the 2nd? 5th?
I'm not the last one, am I?
No, there's one more after you.
You're not
All
doing
the
one on Halloween?
Well, technically we've got 3 because Jer took over.
That's true.
Isn't there
Yeah.
one
Yeah.
being done Halloween night?
Halloween
We're
night,
playing
they're
our
running the
regular
regular
game on
game
Halloween.
as per usual.
Okay.
I think the Mistwalker people, have you announced what's going on that night? I don't want
It's the cosplay edition.
Yeah, everyone's
Yeah.
going to cosplay their character on that night.
I
So
don't know
come
what I'm
check
gonna
that out. And please, if you have a couple bucks that you can throw the way of the fundraiser, please do so. Jump over to the Voctaire and type in, I think it's charity or fundraiser?
Charity or fundraiser or Extra Life.
And it'll bring up the link and go and do that. Let's raid somebody.
Let's. Thanks for the follow,
Home.
King Mushroom.
Yes, thank you very much.
Just in time for us to leave.
Just in time to say toodaloo. But listen, stick around for the raid. It'll get you some channel points, and you can always spend channel points to do crazy and cool stuff. Tabletop Misfits are on.
How
Total
about
Party
Duckburg?
Kill. Who?
Duckburg?
Duckburg?
Yeah, he
Duck.
was in one of our one shots.
Yeah, he was in our Shrek one shot.
DUCKBERG.
Well,
Let's do
technically,
that.
it's hunting season for ducks, so let's go.
No, exactly.
Weapon
So
season.
catch Bree and I over on Prep or Die on Goodman Games on Wednesday, and we'll see you next Sunday for some Dragonlance.
Bye.
See me on Tuesday.
Tuesday on the Voctaire. Cowboys.